Hello. Hello, everybody. Why is my VTuber not working? Hello. Hello. Work! God damn it. Work! What the fuck? What the fuck happened? I'm motionless. I'm dead. What the fuck? Work, god damn it. No, seriously, why isn't this working? Do I have to restart the whole program? I love technical difficulties. At the start of my stream. I love it. Hi, we're not playing Lethal till 10 o'clock tonight, and I didn't want to start stream at 10 o'clock, so I'm here right now. We're gonna play Final Fantasy for 3 hours. Because I can't stop thinking about this game. Now is it working? Am I connected to my Wi-Fi? What the fuck? Yes, I am. Why? Why? I'll try doing VTube Studio VBridger then. 10 EST or CST? 10 CST. They wanted to start at 8 PST, which is 10 CST. Why will you not work? Guys, it's not working. My VTuber's not working. What the fuck? Why is it not working? Lounge? Good. I hope it breaks your ears. That's interesting. Why? Why? I don't know. Tales of us and fire and flame. Also, I just woke up from a nap, so... Connection status, disconnect. The fuck? Why? Why is it not working? Huh? Server online waiting for connection from smartphone. There we go. Oh my god. I don't know what did it, but I fucking did it. I don't know how, but I made it work. Guys, I'm so smart. I'm so fucking smart. Wow. Wow, I'm so smart. Okay, there we go. I just wanted to do leveling and just hang out because I like this game. Who would have thought? Who would have known? Who would have guessed? Vulpixie likes a video game. So yeah, we're just gonna chill in here for a couple hours and then we're gonna do a late night Lethal. The return of modded Lethal Company. Which I think will be fun. I'm sorry I'm yawning so much. I just woke up from a nap. I took a nap and then I looked outside. I'm like, oh, it's dark. Uh-oh. Oops. I don't know if you guys have ever had those moments before, but it's just one of those days where I wake up and I'm like, oh. Well, like FF, when did this occur? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when this occurred. Been trying to write snippets of lore, but I keep like freezing up for some reason. I don't know why, and it's pissing me off. I think I need to lock in. I also am still just like processing everything that still happened Saturday. God, that was still just not even a week ago. Wow. Wow. Good damn, man. You guys will be happy to know. Look what I did. I cleaned out. It was completely full. I cleaned out my inventory. I cleaned out my glamour dresser. I finally have a little bit of space. It was completely full. It was completely full. So what's gonna make me cry today? I am not crying today. I refuse. I'm not listening to music. I'm not gonna cry. I'm sick of crying every single stream this week. I have cried once. I need to stop. I need to stop, man. I got some new clothes though. Congrats, yeah, thank you. I finally like did some spring cleaning. I did some cleaning, some cleange. Oh yeah, I made this new outfit. Look at this. Isn't it cute? Maybe this is my Dawn Trail outfit. I could do the healer role quest today for Endwalker. Hi, Henna. Brand new fashion, yeah. I do have this, but I think I might replace it. What else did I get that was new? What was another new top? Oh, I got this one. Yeah. Oh my God, Vol, you look so cute. Wait, Vol looks slay. Wait, Vol looks so cute with the little half cape. Oh my gosh. I feel so boring by using the same boots in the shorts combo, but like she looks good like that. Wait, she looks really good. Wait, she looks fire. Wait, that's so cute. How does it look with the bandages? Her hands are wrapped after breaking them fighting Xenos, I think. Maybe at the start of Endwalk, maybe at the start of Dawn Trail, she just stays all black. She got some busted up hands. And she's got a hood. But what if? What if she just turns just hides everything from now on? Listen to too much My Chemical Romance. Yeah, maybe. Maybe she's got black flowers in her hair now. Gone is her little Sakura. Gone is her rainbow hydrangea. I don't know. I've been trying to think about how I want to do Vol for after Endwalker, but I'll figure that out later. It's okay. I don't need to figure it out now. That is a problem for future me. I do like though that this like looks really slick. Maybe she goes a dark purple. You look like you're turning gray like a median. Maybe. Maybe. Does it look good with the light purple, do you guys think? Should I keep the bandages or should I go for like some different gloves, mayhaps? Oh, those look pretty okay, actually. And I have these. Ooh, wait. Pause. Pause. How do we feel about the elbow showing like that? Ooh. Ooh. Or we could go with these gloves. The longer gloves. Ooh. Interesting. Cried so hard that her flowers turned black like the Elpis flowers. My God, oh no. I got these like half gloves. These are cool. I don't know, because it's like cool to show the sleeves, but also it would be cool to like not show the sleeves. You know what I mean? Wait, this kind of looks fire. Wait, that kind of looks fire. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Wait. With the flay out like that? Hang on a sec. Wait, that kind of looks really dope. Wait, that looks really dope. With the flay out like that? Decent match except the gold. Oh, this part right here. Oh yeah. Fuck! God damn it. Why does this always happen to me? I do think maybe like a longer glove like this would suit better. This kind of matches with the silver. It would either be like this one or like these long gloves, or her knuckles are bandaged. The points on the glove cuffs. Are you talking about what are you talking about? Bull starts donning more armor because she's scared to die. These ones? The ones with the silver? Are you talking about these ones or the other ones? How do those die? These look really good. Yeah, and I got the gold from the staff. I started 14 to get up to 7 to give it another chance, and reading your doc about Vol has inspired me to think about my old characters' background motivations. Yay! That's super awesome. I'm glad. More people should play this game. It's fun. Yeah, it would either be... This looks really cool, actually. I do like the lore, though, that Vol has beat the pens because of Xenos, but I think maybe the longer gloves go better. Up the arms with the black. Like the longer up the sleeve gloves. Both are good. I was talking about the black ones with the silver. The flared wrist ruffles you have on now is still good despite the gold. Yeah, it would either be like this. It would either be this one, or I would dye it like this. Those both look really nice, actually. Those both look really nice. Hello. I started the free trial after watching Unifielders play 14. Good. I love when people play this game. More people should. Yeah, tough decision. For now, all. I do really like this. This is really cute. This, or it'd be like this, or just simpler black gloves. Well, maybe this. Actually, I like that. I'm just gonna do that. I'm at 10 barrels of pastel purple. I need to buy more. God damn it. God damn it. I don't know if I'm gonna get a new weapon for Dawn Trail. I really like this weapon for Vol. I really like this staff for Vol. But maybe I'll find something more. Did I get any other new pieces of gear? I've made this one a while back. This one's pretty cute. My winter outfit. I still have this one. This one's more armory. This one's like my sage. This one I kind of just threw together. Vol, more the Volpack has bought house in Shirogane, my ward. No way. Wait, hang on, really? That's insane. That's insane and cool and awesome. Wow. Holy moly. More Vulpac. How did this one look? What do you think about this? It's kind of a very armored look for Vol. It's a very armored. I swapped. Looks cool. It does. I don't know how I feel about the pants. Again, I always want to go with the shorts. Such a basic bitch. I always just want to default back to shorts. So I think shorts are cool. Maybe this time she doesn't do shorts. Short with the long books are certainly a look. Yeah. I always like to go. I like to do it. I'm a sucker for it. Wow, it's weird not having like 4 pages of inventory stuff. I need to buy more dye. I'm running out. Need to clean my nightmare inventory. Yes, it's spring cleaning time, everybody. Oh gosh, it's spring cleaning time. Ooh, cool staff. Ooh, pretty staff. That's awesome. What was I gonna do? Pastel purple. I need that. A million gil? No, I can't do a million gil. Here, I'll buy like a couple of this way. Alright, that's enough. Alright, chat, who wants to help Vulpixie level up her Reaper a little more? And then I think I'll go do the role quest. Oh yeah, I was gonna go see, this. I was gonna go do this. Be right back. I've been doing Ishgard restoration crafting and total reading the past month. My inventory is a horror now. Yeah, when I was doing crafting, my inventory is a horror. I'll go back to crafting in a little bit. All right, who are my neighbors now? I love my house. My house is so great. Where are the neighbors? Well, I see someone here. We're in the same FC. Hello. Thought I saw someone up there too, but I could be crazy. P35. That one. Oh, down there. Over here. Oh, how cute. Look at this. Wait, this looks so cute. Look at your front yard. Wait, this is so creative. Wait, I love this. I love this so much. This is so awesome. Look how you did your house. It's like a craft worker's house. And am I allowed to go in? We're still work in progress. Okay, I won't enter. I'll come back later. That's so cool. More Vulpac members. More Vulpackies. More Vulpackers. Wait, is this your house? Is this your house now? Look at this place. Wait, this looks so cool too. Look at this bridge. Look how you did the river. Or you did like a pond here. Ooh, I like how you did the pond actually. Wait, this is really cute. This is kind of like the thing I was trying to emulate in my yard. This is really awesome. Hang on, I'm gonna go first person. Oh, you got a little stable here for your chocobos. They're so cute. Housing's a special kind of endgame. It is. It's very fun though. I really like these ponds. They got... Oh, this is so great. Then you got your little tea area back here. Yeah, eventually it's just gonna be a pack of like Vulpac wards, honestly. Or it's just gonna be the Vulpac ward. Wait, so what does it mean if the house is yellow? What does it mean if the house is yellow? Is it a free company house? Yellow means closed. Oh, I see, I see. Gotcha, gotcha. Well, very cool. I like that mine's on the hill. My big house. My big house that I only afforded with the help of chat. I like my house. It's cozy. It's very cozy. Well, speaking of house, speaking of house and someone who loves to do housing tours, hello, Denmo. Thank you for the raid. Hi, welcome to the Chill 14 stream. This is me post Endwalker from Saturday. God. Oh man, what a trip. I'm just doing some leveling today before I play Lethal Company and just hanging out with chat and stuff. But if you're not following Denmo already, chat, make sure you do that. Denmo is an absolutely wonderful content creator and another 14th streamer. We gotta support our streamers because if we don't, who else will? Thank you for the follows coming through. Thank you, and thank you for the resub. Thank you so much. I'm guessing you were playing 14 too, Denmo. If I had to venture a wild guess, you know, maybe. Yeah, I like my cozy little house. It's very nice. It serves its purpose. I'm not in here too much, but when I come in here, I feel happy. But anyway, I want to go do some leveling. First time watching you live. Cried last night watching your VOD. Yeah, I was a mess. I was a mess from Saturday. I'm still not over it. I can't go back and rewatch the VOD or listen to music, or I'm actually gonna start crying again. I've literally cried every day this week. Alright, I'm gonna go. Twitch decided to crap the bed. Hope my streams are uneventful. No, I've been okay. I mean, I've only been live for 30 minutes. But things have been stable on my end. I'm sorry that Twitch crapped the bed for you, but I hope you had a good stream regardless. And thanks for dropping all the homies off over here. But yeah, we're doing this for like 2.5-ish more hours, and then I'm gonna be playing Lethal Company with some friends later. But right now I'm just leveling, and I think I'm gonna do the healer role quest if I have time. I probably won't have time, honestly. But that's okay. That's aight. Vulpixie cried. That's it. That's the sentence. I know. That's my whole personality now. Squonking and simping over Yowie. That's all I'm known for. And being a fucking moron. Being an idiot. Being a dumb, stupid idiot. Alright, I'm gonna do normal raids. You might be able to do a bit of the healer world quest. Yeah, I'll start it. That's my strummer. Your guitar strummer? Yeah, and I'm known for the horsefant. Take the hit for me. That's it. That's the joke. I'm nothing else beyond that. for the 100 bits, Bart. Thank you. Yeah, being able to call the strangest things with dodgeball of prophecy. Exactly.
Things with the dodgeball of prophecy.
A 20-minute wait on DPS. Wait, what the fuck? Why is a 20-minute wait on DPS? Hell, oh hell no. I'm party findering this shit. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. I ain't waiting around for that. Streamer privilege. Help me level. Welcome to the DPS queue. Yeah. I see the pain of it. You're known for having so much love to share as a person that it overflows into loving all these characters. Gosh, yes. I love these characters too much, man. I love them too much for my own good. Wee. And where? All right. Look at that. That's not 20 minutes of wait time. That's instant. That's an instant queue. I love instant queue. Eat your popcorn bowl. I'm so spoiled as a streamer that I can just do this. You love them so much you explode into tears the instant you think they might be in danger. I do. I worry. I care too much. I care too much about them. Oh, hello, Alexander. Started this raid right away. I thought there was like a beginning part to this raid, but I guess not. Chat, how's the volume for everything? Do I need to turn anything up or down, or how is everything sounding right now? Ow. I'm dying. Mages, I'm dying. White mages, I'm... Ow! Thank you. Ah! No, I've been suckied! No! We've been suckied away! I've been suckied away. The game may be a little loud. Okay, put it down a little. No, don't slurp me up. I'm not delicious. I'm just a Makote. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Now here's a question. Are the role quests in Endwalker gonna make me cry as much as the one in Shadowbringers? I've only done the healer role quest in Shadowbringer, but... Uh-oh. Achoo! Bless me. Don't you guys smile like that. Stop. Why did I ask? Why did I fucking ask? You know, it's my fault. Why do I do this to myself? Why do I do this? I don't understand. My own fault for asking. Healer is peak if I remember right. Hell yeah. That's why I play healer. I've been reading other people's, like I read, Shen shared with me someone like sharing on AO3, which is awesome that there's fanfic on AO3 of Boxer. But just the way that they write, I'm like, damn, I wish I could write like that. Like, they write so good. I just am motivated to like write my feelings better, like or like Bull's feelings even better on paper. I think that's something I still like am struggling to improve upon. Because I want to write a scene of her having like a nightmare and like waking up like almost in like a cold sweat and a panic, you know. Just because of everything that she witnessed and endured. Because how can you be like okay after all of that? Like, you can't just be okay. I don't know. I think about it constantly. I don't know. Oh, I'm dead. I don't know what we plan on doing for Cyber Flash. I know she's probably going to be very busy the next half of the month trying to get Birdhaven out. So I would not be surprised if we don't touch FF together for a little bit. I told her whenever you're ready, I'm down to play. You just gotta let me know. But I don't want to bug her about it because I know she's very, very busy. Oh, we're all dead. Wait, how did that happen? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What did we... A lot of the Nissy got spread, someone said. Okay. I don't know what that means. Healers need to be spread out, avoid touching each other like the plague. Okay, there we go. All right. Y'all good? Let's go. That phase, Judgment Nissy gets put on the healers. You need to separate or it starts spreading and people die. All right, there we go. Yeah. We'll all be good now. Said in the lore channel earlier, but to reiterate, every lore-focused ghoul should have 3 things by the time they're incurred and unskew it. And Azem, a light warden, and enough trauma to overload a small country's system is all. I actually want to go back and like redo lore for Azem Vol. Or like ancient Vol a little bit. Ah, I got sucked again! Oh, it's the same 2 people. Yeah, my big things that I want to focus on writing, I'm going to wait to write a couple of things with Shen because they're super important for both Boxer and Vol, and I don't want to do it without her, but I do want to do like a nightmare sequence for Vol, and then maybe like a Vol Graha moment, because I think Vol is like, she watched Graha like disappear in front of her, like she thought he died, and she thought everybody died. I don't know. I want to do like a sweet tender moment, maybe Graha like sits up with her at night. Like the night after, you know, she's got a broken hand, she's got bruised or broken ribs when Xenos kicked her. Just a hurting comfort, get taken care of. I'm a sucker for those kind of fixes. He did die, he just got better later. Yeah, so for all intents and purposes, everybody did die. Which is very scary. I've been slowly reading my way through the lore doc on the Shadowbringer section right now, enjoying the read a lot. I'm glad. It's been very fun to write Vol. Depending on like what the scene is, it's either I write like her reactions to like what's going on, or I react, or like I do like an after. Hey, thank you for the 2 month resub. Thank you. Yeah, the threatening Gabi speak is wonderful. Gabi speak to chill and study too. I've been to Ultima Thule since then. I went the very next day and I started breaking out crying. I'm scared to go back because I'm probably gonna start crying again. I can't even listen to the music to try and like help me write the things that I want to write, because then I just start crying all over again. Like I was writing like Vol's aftermath of the comic the following day, where she does her call and response, you know, the writing that I did like immediately after the comic, and I couldn't stop crying while writing it. Maybe I could try and go back. I could try and go back. I'm probably gonna cry. DMG, a collection of Shadowbringer Endwalker strips for you to read as a bedtime story. Yay! I love fan fictions. Yay! Zebra, thank you for the 100 bits.
Whispers always silently drift on the wind, just makes you burst into tears. That's normal.
Yeah, I'm afraid to go back because I probably am gonna cry again. Ah! I don't want to cry no more. I'm sick. I'm crying. Do I dare try? I don't think I try. I don't think I try. No, we're playing lethal. We're having funny haha lethal later. I can't. We can't do it. I don't want to cry today. I don't want to cry today. I don't want to cry today. I don't want to do it. I don't want to cry no more. I did not ask her about those side quests, actually, because I know she's been very busy and I don't want to bug her. I'm poking my fingers together because I know she's busy with Birdhaven. Laser and I are going to play actually on Saturday after we do Mario Party, but you win with last place. Because Laser finally has a samurai all leveled up. So Laser and I are going to keep playing Stormblood on Saturday. I don't remember where we were. Where are we for Stormblood? Yeah, I told Shen that whenever you want to play next, you just let me know. But I know she's probably going to be very busy trying to crank out Birdhaven, especially because this month is shorter. It might be a little bit before I do things with her, but I'm okay with waiting. Especially after Endwalker, I need like that. Especially after that stuff, I need a little time to breathe. Oh yeah, we're on the Azim step. Yeah. We are on the Azim step. We are about to, I think we're going to meet Magni and Sadhu next on Saturday. So that'll be fun. They're going to send out the email soon. I hope someone in our friend group gets it. Otherwise, I'm going to resort to begging on Twitter. Oh, hi. Hello, Mr. King. Hello, King Thordan. Good to see you again. Dude, I don't even know how you would go about like looking for something like that. Like, do people just announce like, hey, I have an extra ticket for EU FanFest, who wants it? And then I could be like, me. Or I could just put an announcement out there like, hey, if anybody has serious inquiries for me buying up your EU FanFest ticket, like please, I would love to buy it from you. What date is the first FanFest? It's in April, and I am going to that one for sure. Sadly, Shen can't go to that one anymore because it's not safe to travel to the US, which is so understandable. It sucks, but it's so understandable. On my hands and knees, I want to go to FanFest. Are you trying to go to EU FanFest, Biz? That'd be cool. Oomfies. Anaheim 1 is in April. I think it's the 25th and 26th. It's the last weekend in April. Last Friday, Saturday. I entered the EU FanFest raffle. Let's see. Yeah, I'm hoping. Just somehow, some way I can get a ticket from somebody. I hope you're able to go one day, Metra. Don't give up hope. It's good to be financially responsible though, especially a trip like that is easily probably going to be like a couple grand because you have to think about hotels, you have to think about food, you have to think about flights, you have to think about Uber costs. If you want to spend money on like souvenirs and stuff, you know. I'm waiting for them to have a FanFest that doesn't suck. Yeah. I expressed this before, but I'm very sad that my first FanFest can't be with like the friend who introduced and led me through this whole fucking game, you know? But I'd rather have her be safe than come here. All I had to pay for this year was the ticket. How many of you in chat are planning to go to FanFest? I'm thinking about buying myself an iPad because I don't have an iPad, but I can get an iPad and then I can take shit around and do like FaceTime. She can do FaceTime with her VTuber if she wants. And then I'm gonna bring the little. I'm gonna bring this and take pictures with it, the little Boxer Squeaky, and then Shen's gonna make stickers for Boxer and Bull that I can hand out to people. iPad kid. Yep, I'm gonna be an iPad kid. When is FanFest and where is it? I think the tickets for the NA event are already sold out, sadly. I was very lucky. Gail won the lottery. So I tried for the lottery and it didn't work for me. But Gail got a ticket, so I'm able to go to NA FanFest because of Gail. Cost isn't worth it to me. That's so fair. I'm dying. Help me. Planning to do a Disney day either before or after FanFest. Yeah, I'm gonna try and see some friends in LA because I'm there for a week, so I'm gonna make the most of my time. Live stream from Disneyland. That'd be crazy. Sucky thing about being in the middle of the ocean is that it's expensive to go anywhere. Yeah, I know. It's very expensive. Depending on if I get a panel or not, I may or may not even do TMG this year. Especially if I'm doing, I'm doing PAX East this year. I'm not doing a panel at PAX East because I forgot to apply. Oops, but it's okay. I still just want to go just to see friends and go to a convention. What gives high? What gives the highest EXP? MSQ probably, right? Not really FOMOing FanFest because I was lucky enough to attend the 2 PAX East in a row Yoshi P and Koji attended, so it felt kind of like FanFest. That makes sense. MSQ Alliance and leveling. Okay. Let's do leveling. MSQ if you get Praetorium. Ah! I don't want Praetorium! Can't make me go in there. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it no more. I don't want to play this game no more. Frontline gives bonkers EXP. True. Such devastation. It was not my intention. Boo-ha-ha-ha-ha. Boo-ha-ha-ha-ha. Okay, let's do limited leveling roulette. Stormblood or Shadowbringers? The fuck is this? Where are we? What is this place? This from Stormblood? This is Stormblood. This is a Stormblood dungeon. Isn't this where... Did Lise and Alice get beat up by Fordola here? Why did I do that? Is that the one? Am I thinking right? This is thing. Oh, that's not till Endwalker. Level 69 dungeon. Nice. I'm trying to remember the cutscene that happens after this dungeon. Just did this dungeon with my Sprout friend last night. Nice. Oh my gosh, I actually have my Reaper buttons. Let's go. This is awesome. my big reaper. So what's the difference between Unveiled Gallows and Grimswath? Is it like AoE? I think it's AoEs, right? It seems like it's AoE. Like I just did 3 AoEs. Good night, Biz. Thanks for the fanfic shit. I'll read it before bed. One is an AoE. I'm so smart. I know how to read. I'm literally the smartest creature. Expansion am I on and how far into it? I just finished base Endwalker on Saturday. Feels weird saying that still. I am just very, very excited to see how they set up a new story. Like what, it's always the question that I ask, how do we get from Endwalker to Dawn Trail? And what do they have waiting for us? Do we ever get to go, like what new places are we going to go explore? Because Emmett listed off like a lot of the locations, you know, when we were at the flower field. So I'm just curious about that. I'm curious about what new characters, I'm curious about what new story is like waiting, because now that like it's basically like the Ascians are all done. Heidel and Zodiark, like everything, like the 10-year story is like buildup is done. So it's like what kind of seeds are they planting and what are they rooting? Like what are they planting now and what are they you know trying to start? Like this is the next 10 years that they're mapping out, the new saga. Where the fuck are we gonna go? How do we get there? Do I get to see my wool doing cute scrungly things in cutscenes? Who knows? Go wherever I desire. It's true. I'm kind of, the world is my oyster. So I do have a correct that in name, the Scions have disbanded, but they're still a group and like we're still together. Just, we basically are saying we're done fighting for the realm. Y'all can do it yourselves. You guys are big boys and girls. You can do it. Like, let us have a moment to like do what we want to do and go back to the shadows, like how we originally supposed to be, like how we were originally supposed to be. Yes. Okay. That's nice. They still fight for the realm, but in secret. Got it. Because I mean, it seems like the primals are all on our side now. You know, with the beast tribes and stuff. I don't know if we're gonna explore that more or what the deal with that is. I know there was another name for them, maybe that was discussed. I forgot the name already, but they were all like, they all helped to get us to, you know, to space. So it's like if they're not a threat anymore, it's kind of like what threats do the Scions have to worry about now? The Ascians are done. Heidelin and Zodiark are done. So it's like, what now? Like, the Ascians lost. They will not be able to bring back... There's, like, no more rejoinings. Their world will remain as is. Like, we were the victors. The victors wrote the tale and determined the future. But we'll still remember them, in a way. We will remember that they did once exist, they once lived. Just as Emmett said. Oh boy. I thought you didn't care for Emmett? No, I don't care for him. Fuck that guy. I care. I said it. I said it. I care about him. Yeah, all the unsundered ones are done. Fan Daniel's been dragged to hell. Zodiac doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, so it's like, it boggles my mind. And again, like I asked the question, what new threat is going to come up? Because obviously there has to be conflict, you know, or maybe it's going to be a story where there is like no clear villain. And you just have to go through the motions. Well, there has to be. Like fucking ARR had Gaius in the ultimate weapon. Wheel meat. The conflict is volleyball. Is that so? .7 is actually a dating sim. You know what? That's fine. Vol and Grahak can develop their relationship. All I know is either way, I'm probably gonna love it because it's fucking Final Fantasy. You know what I'm excited for? I'm excited for people to say like, you're not supposed to like Dawn Trail. It's Dawn Trail bad. I'm like, what? Hey, look at me over here liking Dawn Trail because I like Final Fantasy. Look at me having joy and whimsy. Yeah. Fuck you. I'm gonna post about my joy. I'm gonna post about my joy and whimsy and no one can stop me. Joy Whimsy, how dare. I don't want to talk about. I'm gonna put the pin in the conversation of Dawn Trail because I don't want to have like any hints about if it's good or bad or what. A discourse. I'll wait till after I'm done because now I'm so close to it. I don't want to know. I don't want to think about it too much. I just want to go in with like the freshest of expectations. All I will say, and I've talked about this and I've touched on this before, I have like my expectations for going into Dawn Trail. It is not going to be a Shadowbringers and Endwalker like level of hype, and I think that's okay. I don't want it to be a Shadowbringers and Endwalker type of expansion because then it like doesn't make Shadowbringers and Endwalker that special for me anymore. I am okay with it being like chill, you know, on the chiller side of things, because this is the start of the 10-year saga. This is the start. They're laying the groundwork for things. So I can't expect it to be something that it's not. Like like this expansion for me, it needs to walk so that what happens later down the line runs and soars and flies. So I'm okay if it doesn't blow my mind. I'm probably gonna cry at it because I cry at every fucking thing. You know, I am gonna find a way to cry over this expansion. I promise you that. But I am not expecting it to do things to me like Endwalker and Shadowbringers did to me. But who knows? Maybe it will. Who fucking knows? I don't know. But I'm going into it with the expectation that it's gonna be Final Fantasy and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun because I get to play with my bestie. That's it. That's all I care about. I just see it as more time that Shen and I get to play together. Because I fear for the day that when we're all cut up, Shen and I want to keep playing with her all the time, even when we're caught up on MSQ. I'm gonna bug her. I'm gonna be, like I said, I'm gonna press my face on the window, be like, hey, you wanna play 14? Yeah. Want to do something? I joined at the right time. Yeah, I was trying to. I didn't want to talk about it too much because I'm so close to it now. But I'm excited for what Dawn Trail is gonna set up. I'm really excited to play through it. I'm still in post Endwalker, so I'm gonna savor that time still. But I'm very excited to see what they're gonna set up and how they're gonna set it up, etc. I watched all your Endwalker VODs. I figured you'd be dehydrated for weeks. I'm still dehydrated, man. I can't even go back to the fucking areas without starting to cry again. Yes, the plan is that we will finish Dawn Trail before FanFest so that I'm all caught up. That's the goal. There's only 7.5 left after FanFest. Wow, is that like the last big thing they have? When does that come out then? And then when does 8.0 come out? I'm so surprised and impressed you still have no idea who I voice. I shan't say it. I haven't met yet. Really? I'm excited. Hee. I've been kept pretty spoiler free, which I'm very happy for. They do the trailer for 8.0 at FanFest. Does that mean like between like the last patch of 7.5 to 8.0, does that mean like it's a pretty long dry spell of no content because they're preparing for 8.0? Is that how that works? Because the way that I heard it, and I could be wrong with this, is that they do the trailers, they do a little bit at a time at each FanFest. So we'll get a little bit at the NA one, we'll get a little bit at the Germany one, we get the full trailer drop at the JP one. So if the full trailer for the JP one drops in October of this year, that probably means we're not getting 8.0 till next year, right? The gap between 6.58 and Dawn Trail release was significant, really. Probably January 2027. So what were like the dates for 7? Like what were the dates for like the last part of Endwalker and like then Dawn Trail release? Like what was the date in between? Did it say it might be much sooner after JP FanFest than historically? Really? It depends on if the devs and they see things are going better. What do they mean things are going better? Are things not good? I'm asking cautiously because I like being, yeah, maybe I'm still living in my ignorance is bliss until I'm caught up moment. Because I know there's like discourse in any community, but I keep my nose out of it and I sit in my happy little bubble saying I love this game, I love playing with my friends, I like making Laura my strungly. That's all I care about. 6.5 was mid-January and then 7.0 was the end of June. I see. That is pretty significant. That is a pretty long time to wait. Thank you, 3713 sub. Thank you. I have plenty of time to catch up. Well, I'm trying to get caught up before I go to my FanFest in April. We'll probably bring back events during the wait. Ooh, yay! I would love to get to do that. That'd be fun. Yay! I doubled it up. Thank you for your help, guys. Use the first FanFest as a debut teaser trailer and name of the next expansion. Ooh. Second has a longer trailer and new job details, and the last one has the full trailer and final details released. Ooh. 2 months, 1 week until NA FanFest. God, that's so soon. That's so soon. Oh my God. All right. I'm gonna queue for Frontlines. I don't want to, but I'm going to queue for Frontlines because it gives me EXP. Did I get glams from Valentine's Day event? Yes, I did. I did. Why am I yawning? I napped earlier. What's wrong with me? Already napped today. Why am I doing this? NA being the least interesting for information. Well, there's still other stuff to do for like the 2 days of FanFest, right? And it's mostly just like getting to meet up with people and like make connections, right? Like that's the whole reason people go. Like it's not just, I honestly, I have no idea what these, like what's at these conventions or what they entail. Oh, everybody's queuing in for this. Let's go. EU FanFest brings the hype, and JP, they bombard you with info. God, I really hope I can go to the fucking EU one then. Ah! What if there's no new jobs and he just comes out shirtless? Ah! That would be awesome. It's mostly just fanfare, though the NA FanFest for Endwalker, we got to see him play a new trial. Ooh, cool. That'd be interesting. Thank you, Nebula. Thank you for the first time message. I appreciate that. FanFest is in Germany? Yes, that's why I really want to go. I really want to go. So I'm praying that when people get news for emails that I can snag a ticket from somebody, anybody. Because then I can buy my plane ticket to Germany. No keynotes with Yoshi P and stuff that shows a new expansion trailer and stuff. Talk about new additions, some new locations. Okay. I think it'll be fun to kind of just go in blind too and just not know like what to expect for the first one. Okay, good. It's the one that I like. I like this one. Cosplay contest too. Oh my gosh. Cosplays. Yay, I can take pictures. I'm here all alone, that's okay. Yay, thank you for helping. Good stuff. One. Nice. I've never been to one either. I'm excited. Yeah. Cena will be at this one. And then we've got Ty, Gail, Jebby, Jay that are also going as far as oofs that I know that are going. And maybe other people because I'm very forgetful. I'm so sorry, I'm forgetful. We have a good group. If you don't get a picture surrounded by Grahas, we'll be disappointed. I'm shy taking pictures. I'm shy taking pictures. I don't want to take pictures. I'll put Vol over me because I'm shy with taking pictures and I don't post pictures of myself online because I'm embarrassed about what I look like. I know I look pretty. I look pretty. I can slay, but I've also maybe gained a little bit of weight. I need to be back on my diet. I need to be back with like locking the fuck in. Nah. I'll make sure to tell people like, hey, this will be the backpack that I'm wearing if you see me at FanFest. Like, please approach and ask for stickers because I will have stickers to give. Don't let him live. Going back around this way. Come, my friends. Did you see Yoshi P at FanFest? Oh my gosh. If I could meet like Yoshi P or Sultan, that would be like so awesome. I've said it before too, and I'm like poking my fingers together shyly, but like to be asked to like go for like the media tour stuff. Oh gosh, they're all coming down here. Ah, no! Ah! I'm dead. That would be like, I'd probably cry if I got asked to like be a part of that. I know I'm still baby with like 14 like content creation and stuff, but that would be like an actual dream come true to be like asked to go to something like that. I would probably die on the spot and scream and cry and ugly sob. Deer in the headlights moment for me. Yeah, it would be. I just to be able to like, oh, there's yeah, your friends, help friends. Ow, I'm dead. But yeah, who knows? I don't know how any of that works. I think Shen had described it like they have to ask you to go to it. So it'd be cool if it would be cool if I did, but if not, that's okay too. I understand. I'm still baby. Yeah, what jobs are you guys hoping will come with 8.0? There probably won't be a new healer because Endwalker had a new healer with Sage. And then I feel like maybe, what if it was a tank and a healer? Because there's already a lot of DPSs, right? Maybe. I don't know how this stuff works. Chemist for Fizz ranged. Ooh. That would be cool. Am I not dealing any kind of damage? I'm not like dealing any damage. And now they're all here. Oh no! Oh no! That's bad. And make sure to add a new DPS every expansion because DPS is the most popular of the three. That makes sense, I guess. Yeah. Stay close to you guys. They want to go crazy and add 3 jobs. They said would never do this again. They could perfectly round it all out with 1 tank, a healer, and a physical DPS range. When did they do 3? When was the last time they did that? Heaven's Ward? Wow. That would be nice. That would be very cool. Astrologian, Machinist, Dark Knight. Yeah. That would be cool. Do it. Do it, please. Have courage. Nice, we got it. Go back this way. Don't mind me, I'm just walking through here. I'm walking here. There, maybe? Or are we fighting here? We're staying here, fighting? Yeah, don't die. Let him die. Die. Got him. Ooh, there's a spot right here. We're actually doing pretty okay. I want a gun arm like Barrett as a job. That would be pretty cool. It'd be very, very cool. Could go over that one. Alright, I'm gonna head over there. You guys stay here. I'm going with the group. I don't know what I want for a job because I like white mage so much. I mean, Sage is fun for like healer job. Nice job, everybody. Scare him off. Back that way, maybe. A Mystic Knight would be cool. White mage is my ride or die. What would be like another healer that could happen? A brighter white mage. True. Alright, well that one's lost to us. Going back this way. See, I don't fight in fights that I know I can't win. I focus on the points. My chemist healer. Ooh. Chemist hopium. Yeah. Run away, samurai. No! I got bamboozled. Grr. Maybe down there? I'll just stay with the group. I'll just stay with the group. On a physic range puppet master? Ooh, that would be cool. Push back! Get him! I maybe shouldn't have done that, but it's fine. Arithmetician? Like a mathematician? Oh dear. Yo, can we get some spawning over here, maybe? And not up there. I'm just gonna wait. Yeah, the yellow's gonna grab that one. Right here. Up here, my friends. Don't necessarily pull from older Final Fantasies. Ah, I didn't know that. Ugh, this coffee is so good. I always love my pet classes. Imagine if there was like a class where you could like, I know they have summoner, but like imagine if it was like a actual like animal, like summoning giant animals to fight for you. Big dragon tamer, or something like that. All right, I'll stick with the group. Follow the group. Beastmaster? Is that what Beastmaster is? Alright, we're fighting here. Nice! We got it! Run away! Ow. That point. All right, we need just a little bit more. We're almost there. We can do it. We're almost there. We're almost there. Oh dear. This isn't good. That is not a fight that we can win, I think. Oh, we're so close! Oh, no! We literally needed that! Oh, no! That's unfortunate. We literally were 50 points. That's unfortunate. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Ah. Endward. All right, chat. The last thing to do before I do the healer role quest. No, I shouldn't risk it. I shouldn't risk main scenario. I want to do the healer role quest. I shouldn't do it. All right, where do I go for this? Where do I go for healer role quest? Ooh, pretty keen. Ooh. Favnir? Razat Han? Okay, let's go to Razat Han. To Razat Han away. Are you talking about Reaper? Ah! My gear! Awkward. Oh, no, Gluttony is there. It's right there. A magic tank? That would be really cool. Yeah, I'll worry about Reaper stuff later. I'm doing the healer role quest now. Where do I go for this? Where is it over here? Hall of the Radiant Hero? I'm guessing it's this, because that's all locked. And then if I change to this, yeah, okay, I am in the right place. I'm so smart. I'm so smart. All right, healer role quests for the Endwalker. Oh, that's what Gladdy does. Thank you for telling me. I appreciate that. Okay, healer role quest time. Let's go. Far from free. Oh, Raban and Fordola and Arinvald. Ooh. If you're ready to lend us your aid, I'll apprise you of the situation. We've received reports of a creature believed to be a blasphemy stalking the streets of Alamigo. Troops have been assigned to track and slay the beast. There are likely to be casualties. With most of our healers posted elsewhere, we had thought to petition you for aid. I would be glad to help. All the music. Once again, we are in your debt. We shall inform Commander Aldine forthwith. My comrades in the Immortal Flames will be glad to have you watching over them. You see, as there have been no sightings of any blasphemies in our lands, we have joined our Alamigan allies in their hunt for the Fiend. Trouble is, the majority of our own healers are working night and day to treat the Tempered Imperials captured at Paglothon. For that reason, we will be too glad for your help. Your presence alone will be of great comfort to the troops, I'm sure. Give me 2 seconds here. I just need to check something. As time is of the essence, I ask that you make your way to the Alamigan Quarter and report for duty. Commander Aldine is overseeing the hunt, and he will explain all upon your arrival. May Rogler grant you strength. Necromancer job as a... Oh, that would be really cool. That would be really cool.
Mistress Pixie, we were told that you were on your way, but this is even quicker than expected. I'll tell Commander Aldine that you've arrived. One moment, please. Glad you could join us.
Oh, that's Raban. Glad you could join us. Hello, Raban. It's good to see you again, Roban. Now that the far greater crisis has been resolved, we may and must turn our undivided attention to matters of a smaller but no less deadly scale. I'd like nothing more than to hear about your recent adventures, but I'm afraid such pleasantries will have to wait. That's creepy. As our man in Thavnir will have told you, blasphemy is loose in Alamigo. When it first appeared, the city guard were able to get most of the bystanders to safety, and for mercy, those caught in the chaos only suffered minor injuries. But the fiend managed to escape and has not been seen since. We must find its end soon, for as long as it remains at large, every man, woman, and child is at risk. As was the case in Thavnir, the blasphemy's very existence seems to spur the creation of lesser beasts. The longer it is allowed to roam free, the more tragedy our people will suffer.
Are you certain it's a blasphemy?
Aye, there were several eyewitnesses who gave the same account. A man walked through the Alamagan quarter, fell to his knees, and all of a sudden, and a moment later transformed into to the monstrosity that we now pursue. Grr. But beyond the fact that he was a young Highlander, we know next to nothing about him. Even the descriptions of his appearance are too vague to help identify the lad, and we've no clues as to his name or background. For all we know, he might not have even been born in Alamigo. Might have been the son of refugees come to visit. There are other possibilities we're investigating, though. That said, I doubt his circumstances are unique. Blasphemies and beasts are born when men are overcome by despair, and whatever drove him to turn likely could have done the same to another. Therefore, if we are to prevent future tragedies, it is imperative that we identify and address the underlying cause. Until we do, we'll have no choice but to deal with the afflicted the only way we know how, by granting them a quick death. For now, I would have you join the hunt and keep my men from falling prey to these creatures. Are you up to it?
Nod.
You have my thanks. And as chance would have it, we've just received word that a number of beasts were spotted on the outskirts of Valgana. The troops stationed there have already put them down, but they were wounded in the process. First and foremost, they need medical attention, and that's where you come in. I'll meet you there. I still gotta do the Shadowbringers role quest. I'm waiting to do the tank one with Shen, but I wonder if I could do the physical... Is it physical and magical range DPSs? Is that the ones that you need? Although the soldiers were able to lead the beasts away from the village and kill a lot of them, victory did not come easy. Times like these that our lack of healers is most sorely felt. I dare say they've yet to receive any treatment at all. See to their wounds while I survey the air for any stragglers that may have escaped. Once I've completed my patrol, I'll head back to the village to gather eyewitness reports. Look for me thereafter. Look at you go, Vul! Oh, this is so cool.
I saw them change right before my eyes. These weren't monsters that killed, but innocent men. But it had to be done. There were others we had to protect, and thanks to you, I can continue to do just that. Once I've made my way back, I'll give a full account. The families, they'll understand.
Look at you go.
Gods be good. I feel reborn. Hold on. You're Vul, aren't you? I can't believe it. You're the one who inspired me to join the Resistance in the first place, and now you've come to save me in my hour of need. I'll never forget this. Thank you, thank you. Aww. Shadowbringers is physical and magical. Physical range, melee, and magical. So Bard, Samurai, and Black Mage / Red Mage are my choices. I gotta level those up, man. Yeah, I love the Stormblood zones a lot. I love Stormblood. For treating the wounds of the soldiers, you have my thanks, and there's too, no doubt. It seems they were indeed successful in slaying all the beasts, if my search is any indication, but we must remain vigilant. I've also spoken with several people who witnessed the moment of the transformation, though the ordeal has understandably left them rather shaken. I hear you've been through a fair few ordeals yourself, Vol. Arinvald! It's good to see you again. As for me, I've been kept busy with this and that, like getting the hang of this wheelchair. Obviously, it has its limitations, but it gets me where I need to go. I've been working with this new organization as well, which is what brought me here. But no sooner had I arrived than those locals turned. Ragnfrid, I heard that you were there when it happened. What can you tell us? The ones who underwent the change are the very people we were trying to help. Perhaps I should explain from the beginning. The meeting Lys held in the Royal Palace marked a turning point for all of Girabania. It spurred us to open a dialogue with peoples and communities we otherwise would have shunned. But there's still so many problems to be addressed and countless souls struggling to build new lives for themselves. I decided to form a volunteer group, the Silver Griffins. Our main concern is the welfare of Alamegans who sided with the Empire, for whatever reason, and helping them find their place in society, in particular the surviving families of the Crania Lupi. You've changed your tune. I thought you hated those people. Make no mistake, I've not forgiven them. I don't have that in me, and I doubt I ever will. But the memory of that day in the palace, of Fordola asking to be locked up again after saving us all, it stayed with me. Got me thinking about why she and the other youths would commit such atrocities, why they'd swear to serve the Empire, and the answer was simple. Because they'd seen what we'd seen and suffered much the same. In a hell where all were condemned, they chose to betray one brother to save another. That's how the Garleans win. Not by breaking you, but by making you break yourself. By making that choice the right one for a man at the end of his tether. Healing only begins with liberation, and some scars never will regardless. Those who've returned from foreign lands may have difficulty carving out a living here, but the ones who pledged allegiance to Garlemald. This is not the Alamego we dreamed of, but after 20 years of misery, I'll not see it all thrown away because we can't come to terms with the past. That's why I formed the Silver Griffins, to see that no one else is cast aside. It's a cause I support, and it's what brought me here today. I've been acting as a mediator. Aye, and in the short time he's been with us, he's proven himself a natural. Despite our early successes, the families of the Skulls continue to refuse our help. I think I see where this is leading. They're the ones who turned, yes? It comes as no surprise. Their kin tormented and murdered fellow Alamegans. Anyone with a conscience would feel shame and guilt, and for some, it might be too much to bear. I think I know why they might be turning us away. It's a sensitive matter, though, so let's go somewhere we won't be overheard. Damn. Who would have thought we'd be getting closure on the skulls and all that shit? It's about one of the men who turned. I saw his memories. Yeah, because Arinvald has the echo. With the echo? Literally. I'll not pretend I understand it, but tell us what you learned. I only caught a glimpse, but that was enough. It was during the occupation, a man raising his son. Only the two of them, but they were a family. To keep his boy clothed and fed, he chose to side with the Empire. He knew what others would say, but he did it anyway. And so he was branded a traitor. Every day his son listened to the jeering, the insults, but there was nothing he could do. When he came of age, he joined the Skulls in the hope that it would make life easier for his father. He never dared to question his orders, no matter how depraved. He died in the revolution, but not before killing his own countrymen. His father wept not for the betrayer and murderer, but for the man he could have been. He blamed it all on himself, right up until the change took him. I could only pray that he and his boy finally found the peace they were denied in life. Alas, theirs is an all too familiar tale. They cannot forgive themselves, nor can they see how anyone else could. Damn. Wah. The sins of their kin weigh heavily upon them. They think themselves undeserving of our compassion. If they carry on like that, they'll turn into beasts. We've got to help them before it's too late.
Arinvald's so passionate. I love Arinvald.
Growing up half Garlean and Alamigo, I know how it feels to be shunned and hated. To hate myself. But if so long as we give ourselves and others a chance, we can change for the better. And while I might not be as clever or eloquent as someone like Alphino, I know I can make a difference.
Aww.
I might not be quite the swordsman I used to be, but I'm still a fighter at heart. And I owe it to Abba and Oli to make the most of this life so long as I've got it.
Oh, Arinvald. So sweet.
We Silver Griffins will give our all to see that no more beasts or blasphemies ravage Girabania again. So, Commander Aldine, do we have your approval to continue our work? Of course, there's no enemy more formidable than despair, and I'll be a fool to refuse your help. Then even a single one of our people succumb to this transformation is proof of our failure to protect them. Therefore, I pledge the Silver Griffins my unconditional support. Together, we will prevail. Hold on a sec. No.
Oh, I shouldn't have looked at that. Wow, I'm actually really sad all of a sudden. Wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. I shouldn't have... I got curious and I saw a notification pull up on my phone. Oh. Oh man. So, I don't know if you guys know Grey's Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy, I grew up with that show and it got me through a lot of really tough times. But one of the actors in Grey's Anatomy, the character who played Mark Sloan, he died today, and that's really, really sad. So I really liked his character on Grey's Anatomy. That just got me really sad all of a sudden. I'm sorry, I don't mean to bring the mood down, but I just was like, damn. I'm sorry to bring the mood down. I saw the notification on my phone. Yeah, I really liked him as an actor. He was a really great actor. I know he had ALS too. He was only 53 years old. He was only 53. Fuck, man, that's so sad. I really liked his characters. He was, man, oh man. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. I'm sorry to get sad on the stream, but I got curious about the notification on my phone. Oh, fuck. That fucking sucks. Hang on one second. I try not to bring like real life stuff like that. Yeah, I'm okay. I just was taken aback by that news. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to completely derail everything, but I'm okay. I'm okay.
now that we have Vul on hand to aid the troops, I believe we are ready to face any beast we encounter. Though I fear it is only a matter of time before others appear. I ask that you lend the Silver Griffins your assistance in the meantime. Very good. For now, let's return to the city. Oh God, excuse me. Those who harbor guilt do not do so because they are weak of heart, but because they have failed to meet the demands they make of themselves. It was the same for me when I believed my failures had led to the Sultana's assassination. Despair and self-loathing were indescribable. I was fortunate that you and the other Scions came to my rescue, that I had friends who convinced me I was more than the sum of my worst mistakes. Now we must do the same for the people of Alamigo. We must help them to heal and to find the strength to, if not forgive, then come to terms with who we were, so we can look out for who we can be, who we should aspire to be. That's precisely why the work of the Silver Griffins is so vital. Though our problems are not new, the emergence of this deadly phenomenon means we cannot afford to delay addressing them any longer, and we'll be better for it ultimately. Once we've decided a course of action, you'll be the first to know. Until then, may Rhalgar watch over and keep you. We were hoping that you'd stop by. I'll show you to Commander Aldine at once. Ow! I'm guessing these quests go up to level 90 because that was level 86. That probably means they aren't that long. If it was like 85 to 90, they're probably done very quickly. I could be wrong on that though. You're a welcome sight as always, Vul. Aye, and a lot's happened since we last spoke. We Silver Griffins have been keeping busy. As have I and my men, but I'm afraid we've little to show for our efforts. Although we've been searching high and low for the blasphemy, we've seen neither hide nor hair of it. Unfortunately, everyone else has had better luck. We've received reports of lesser beasts throughout Garabania, and putting them down is as important as hunting the blasphemy that got away. To complicate matters, rumors have been circulating that these beasts were the Skulls' kin. While this was true of the recent incident in Alagana, we cannot have people jumping to conclusions, given what they might feel tempted to do. It has been suggested that we take these individuals into custody for their own protection as much as the safety of others, but that would only isolate them even further and give credence to rumors. Endwalker world quests are fairly short, up until the last 1 to 2, which is longer for the quest finales. That makes sense. Yeah. The recent unrest has hindered the efforts of the Silver Griffins to no end. Therefore, I ask that you aid them in their endeavors and see if there's aught that can be done. Also, you'll be joined by another volunteer. Try not to be too surprised. I thought I felt my ears burning. Is it Fordola? It is Fordola. Hello, Fordola. I said I don't need a keeper, but did they bloody listen? Did they bollocks? Come on, don't be like that. This is what you agreed to. Besides, you never know when you might have need of a healer, and there's none better than Vul. He's right. You've earned a measure of trust, and this shouldn't be taken to mean otherwise. Thick as thieves are we now? Then there's no need for this sudden collar, eh? We all know that it's not coming off anytime soon, but if that's how it has to be, then fine. So long as she keeps out of my way. When the fuck did they put that on her? They put her in a collar. What the fuck? I want the two of you to visit the Silver Griffin's headquarters in Alagana. Several relatives of the Crania Lupi have agreed to meet with them, and we could do with a measure of precaution. If anyone so much as mentions the skulls, I'll deal with it. Understood? Let's get this over with. She's basically on parole, but it's new. Okay, I was like, I don't remember like seeing her have that before. Like, She's as much of a risk of turning as anyone, maybe even more so. You don't need the Echo to see the weight she's carrying. She's still not got a handle on her own Echo either. Sometimes the visions come without warning and with such force that it's all she can do to stay standing. There's no telling what might happen when she comes face to face with the family of her former comrades, so look out for her. Please.
I got you, Arinvald. I'll do it for you.
I wish there was more I could do for her myself. But we've all got our own duties, and I'll see them through to the end. So must we all. Follow Fordola's lead. We're counting on you both, but be ready to step in, even if she curses you for it. Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep.
Sorry, I'm humming Endwalker again.
Dot dot dot. I had a feeling about Xandu. Well, but as for her,
If you've got any complaints, take it up with the commander.
oh no, it's fine. Truth be told, ever since that day at the Royal Palace, I've been thinking.
Stop. You don't want to say it, and I don't want to hear it.
To the matter at hand, then. We Silver Griffins have been working to support the relatives of the Craniolupi, but one family has gone missing. A mother and her parents, who lived together under the same roof. One of ours paid them a visit, but they were nowhere to be seen. When they went inside to check, they found the house had been torn to shreds. Thick gouges on the floor and walls, made by a beast's claws by the look of them.
You think they turned?
Aye, and that's the most likely explanation. Please, do what you must before anyone else is hurt.
There's no time to waste. I'll head west, you head east. They do have a lot of bagpipes in Alamigo. That is true. Gasp! How do you play White Mage again? That's how. Wow! I can one-shot things here! Wait, that's cool. Guys, I can one-shot things here. Isn't that awesome? Crumpled letter.
In the dirt, you spy an envelope containing a crumpled, tear-stained letter. Read the letter. Dear Mother, I hope this letter finds you well. Time is short, so I must keep this brief. Although I have never done anything to make you proud, I promise you things will be different when the war is over. Until then, take care and know that I love you with all my heart.
Damn.
Placing the letter back into its envelope, you turn your attention to finding the others.
To go down that way. You can't just go reading other people's mail like that. I have to. It's part of my job. Actually, I've been meaning to do this. Let me put that there. That a little closer. There we go. Now it's a little easier. The king. It's fun using glare. Time-worn wedding ring. Oh, dear God. You discover what appears to be a wedding ring with a name and a date engraved on the inside. With seemingly no more clues to be found, you decide to port to Dragonfried.
Were you able to find anything?
A note and a ring.
Then it is as we feared.
I found and killed a third. It was carrying this. Damn, that sucks!
A matching ring. And deliver these effects to their next of kin and arrange for a funeral, or as close to one as possible under the circumstances.
Wow, that sucks. I don't even get a proper funeral.
There's no change in the past. We'll always carry it, and the scars. No matter who we were or what we did, we're Alamegans, then and now. The Empire was our enemy then, and now it's despair. Good words and deeds will serve us best in this fight. Weapons even an old man like me can yet wield. Thanks to the two of you, the missing villagers may finally be laid to rest. I and the other Silver Griffins will redouble our efforts to prevent any further tragedies.
I finished checking the wares, sir. Everything's in order.
Good work. Take a rest, lad. You more than earned it. Keep this to yourselves, but Everett's younger brother was a member of the Crania Lupi. He's exactly the sort of person we're trying to help. Like many of the others, he was reluctant to talk to us at first. But after we'd gained his trust, we were able to help him find work. He's taken to it well.
It's her! The butcher! Oh no. No!
Traitor of all of us! Kinslayers deserving of hate and death. Hate and death.
Oh no. No, 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 no! Oh, you! Oh dear. Well, not her too now. Get back! Get back! Oh, fuck, man! No! Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh! Damn, Fordola! One-shot it. I can't even one-shot it. Holy shit. Stay away from her!
Oh, man. Fordola saved your crow's life.
I know, but she's... Fuck, man.
It happened in an instant, that poor lad. But it had to be done, and without hesitation. Would have been much worse otherwise. Could you go after Fordola and see to her wounds? I'll do what I can here.
Hey, Scrungly. Mabel!
I'm fine. Leave me be.
Don't tough it out, girl. I said I don't need your help.
I'm a healer. Let me do my job. God, you're like a dog with a bone. Go on then and make it quick.
Not the sad music. Fuck off.
The curl can't change its spots, and there's no washing the blood off my hands. Nor would I, even if I could. Taking up Garlean's steel was the first choice, but not the last. Like the first kill, the hardest. Every choice after that came easier and easier, until I stopped counting. Stopped caring. You tell yourself it's right. It's for the greater good. You give the order, feel the ground tremble as the cannon fires. And when the dust settles, and your own men are buried beneath the rubble, you tell yourself. You tell yourself. Me too. No! Stop! No! I won't let it take you. That man in the village. I saw his past. I'm the one who killed his brother. I'll be all right. I just need a moment. Can you wait with me? Oh, my baby. I love her. Everything the skulls fought for, the sacrifices we made, the things we did. In the end, it was all for nothing. Sometimes I look back on the road I walked, and the bitterness I can still taste, and I wonder, if I'd grown up in another time, another place, would I have done the same to a different people? Was it always in me, to be me? All I know is, everyone would have been better off if I'd never been born. But I was, and I dragged others into a hell of my own making. I remember these two brothers in particular, childhood friends of mine. The elder one enlisted with me, but the younger... He would never have made it as a soldier. He was too kind, too good.
Are we having fun? Oh yeah, we're having so much fun. I'm having such fun! I love Final Fantasy!
Ansfrid died at Ansfrid died at Speculating Imperatorius. I cannot pronounce that for the life of me. But his brother's still out there somewhere. Not that I've got the courage to face him after what I did. I hope he's found the life he deserves. Not all of the crania lupi at the towers died that day, though. I know from one of my visions, that at least one survived. Rudolph. I'm glad he made it out, but too many others didn't. Too many others still need our help. I helped make this blasphemy, and by Raga, I'll kill the bastard if it's the last thing I do. Anyway, that's enough out of me. I'll be heading back to the city to make my report. I suggested you likewise.
Can we go one day in Final Fantasy without there being too many emotions? No.
Welcome back. Fordola's already given her account, and I'd like to hear yours too. So she almost turned into a beast herself. We'll have to take that into consideration before sending her into the field again. As far as the events in Alagana are concerned, the two of you did very well. Despite the appearances of several beasts, you were able to prevent any further casualties. However, this serves to confirm that those with connections to the Crania Lupi should be considered at risk of turning. Over the years, many of them have drifted away from the larger settlements and have taken to living in secret. Others made their way to Ul'dah as refugees, including some individuals of interest. As such, we'll be working closely with the Immortal Flames to locate and offer support to those refugees in particular. In fact, I plan to make the journey there for an audience with the Sultana. Once my preparations are complete, perhaps you might accompany me. I'm sure she'll be glad to see you.
Here to see Commander Aldine, I take it? This way, please.
Immediately. Yes.
Get the patented anti-despair distraction pushing. It's like breaking the glass box on like a fucking, like, fire height, like a fire hose in a building. In case of emergency, use this.
A request for an audience with the Sultana has been accepted. Before we depart, I'll share what we've learned since last we spoke. The blasphemy continues to elude us, all the while driving others to succumb to despair in turn. Even with Alamigan and Ul'dah forces searching for signs of the beast and more potential victims, we've yet to discern a pattern in the chaos. Nevertheless, if our blasphemy is like others, its behavior is likely dictated by the passions and regrets of the man it once was. Therefore, any information concerning him and the life he may lead may help us to track it down before it strikes again. We don't want people to shun the families of the skulls any more than they already are, but the fact remains that a vast majority of the beasts have been born from them. They're the ones at greatest risk of turning, without question. Fordola concerns me too. She came close to transforming once before, so I think it might be best if we keep her out of this after all. I think she deserves a chance to make amends. I'm inclined to agree with Vul. She was... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Fuck! What did you say? I skipped it. I'm inclined to agree with Vul. She was able to resist the transformation and has shown no signs of succumbing since then. She wants to do her part, I say we let her. If only I could go in her stead. Actually, I was hoping you'd come with us to meet the Sultana. I believe she would benefit greatly from your understanding of the struggles our people face. You'd gain from the experience too. While she's not the sort to brandish her sword and charge into battle, you'll soon discover she's a champion of her own arena, as brave as any warrior. I doubt she'd have much to learn from the likes of me, but it would be an honor to make her acquaintance. Arinvald and I will go on ahead and wait for you in the hustings strip. We'll see you anon. Beep 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 bam 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 bam. Anyway, we go. Let me do that. Gotta go to Old Doll first. And then to the Chamber of Rule. So what's the point of the role quest? Like, does it just give me the dyeable gear at the end of it? Is that like the point, to just unlock that and then just get more story? I think I have that correct. Master Papashan was just telling us that Nanamo, or should I say Lady Lilira, Lady Lilira has gone on another of her jaunts about the city. Though it's not my place to question her grace's judgment, I do wish she had consulted me before running off on her own. And perhaps I'm overthinking it, but it's unlike her to keep guests waiting. If I may say so, sir, with blasphemies appearing throughout the land, it's a dangerous time to be going for a stroll. I suspect that may be the very reason. She wishes to see for herself how the citizenry fare in these trying times. Even so, it's downright reckless. We'll find her, though. Extra story lore. More story and dyeable gear, pretty much. Yeah. I was gonna say, don't get me wrong. I love more lore for this game. It's very nice. It just fleshes the world out more, and it makes me care about them more. And also, I like dyeable gear. No, I couldn't possibly allow such esteemed guests to. Come now, we might be on official business, but we're old friends. And as you may remember, I have a knack for tracking down errant sultanas. Some might say knack is rather charitable. I should be glad of the assistance. I'll take a look around here. Quizzing the locals will give me an opportunity to learn of the recent goings-on in Old too. Well then, there's no time like the present. Fear not, with me on the case, this will be over before you know it. The capstone quest you get for doing all the role quests is really good for both Shadowbringers and Endwalker. What's a capstone quest? Is that just like a bit like an extra quest that you get for doing all of them at one point? Yeah, I do like the extra story that they give because I care about Arinvald I care about Ardbert and his friends. So I'm excited to do the other ones very soon. Going to this one. It's an extra quest for doing them all. Oh, I see. I see. It's been some time since I last combed these streaks for young Lilira. As a matter of fact, Papashan and I would compete to see which of us could find her first. As I recall, most of the contest ended in my favor. The trick, you see, is to look past the disguise and pay attention to the gestures and mannerisms. The tiniest movement might give her away. Come, I'll show you how it's done. Alright. Follow his lead. Follow your lead. Or RP walking. She's fond of perusing the stalls here. I don't see her. I love RP walking. I love almost all the role quests. I feel like it was the right move to not split their attention between the 30-ish individual job quests. Yeah, the role quests are really nice. I just like that they give more lore. I do like the job quest too. I just like all the story. I like it all. What if she's been abducted? Robon, I'm pretty sure she's not abducted. I think she's fine. But maybe, we don't know. In one of these pots, perhaps not. What's she doing hiding in a pot? Robon, you're freaking out now. You're freaking. Calm down, Robon. It's okay. I've never known her to be this elusive. Yeah. Oh. That's odd. I've tried all her usual haunts, so unless she's hiding inside a barrel or somewhere, something equally nonsensical, she must be elsewhere. Oh, why did she choose now of all time to run off? What if she's been abducted or run afoul of a beast? There's no need to assume the worst. We should just keep looking. You're right, I know, but it's hard not to worry. Where could she be? Come to think of it, something Papashan said caught my ear. He thought Nanamo went on this excursion because of the emergence of the blasphemy and the beasts, to better understand how her people are coping with the situation. If so, she's been driven to seek out the most desperate and destitute. Grow lame, then. Might I ask you to lead the way? I'll admit my ability to track missing persons may have dulled somewhat. Alright, now you're gonna follow me. Perlin has ever been plagued by pickpockets and the like. I'll watch your back, so go ahead and give the search for Lilira your full attention. Okay, so now we're going there. Back this way. I love Urban a lot. I do too. This is very disorienting for me because I did not grow up in Ul'dah. I'm a Gridanian. Okay, along the way, here we go. There we go. While it may not be immediately obvious, conditions here have improved considerably of late. Her Grace continues to support the rebuilding efforts in Giribania, which has led to the creation of jobs for many locals, both here and on the other side of Baelsar's wall. That's nice. It's very nice. Things are slowly getting better in the world. Nothing's perfect, but things get better. In every society, there are the haves and the have-nots, and seldom is this divide more sorely felt than here in Ul'dah. Many of the young and able-bodied work for Lolorito as guards, though he earns more in an afternoon than most will in a lifetime. I will go to the mat to defend Robon and Nanamo. That's nice. I mean, they are great characters. Is that her? Lady Lyra. Robon? Whatever are you doing here? We got her. And Vul too. Well, I'm glad to see you both. Our meeting is not yet due to commence for several bells. What's the meaning of this? We were worried, and with good reason. These are far too dangerous times to be roaming about alone, Your Grace. Some things never change, but I assure you, I'm quite capable of looking after myself in my own city of all places. More importantly, I wish to observe firsthand how the people have been faring of late, that I might be better prepared to participate in our discussion later. But I have finished. You will be comforted to hear. And pray allow us to escort you to a more amiable surroundings. Would you care to ride on my shoulder? Certainly not. You have already attracted more than enough attention. They're so cute. I love their interactions. Oh, it's so cute.
Back to the Chamber of Rule I go. Teach Liluria to fight with explosions? I don't think we should be giving anybody explosions in this game. Imagine if like one of the new jobs is like you launch bombs. You're just an explosives expert. I love her little dress, how it goes out like that. She looks like a little flower bulb. I thank you all for making the journey here during these difficult times. It is my pleasure to properly make your acquaintance. On behalf of the people of Eorzea, allow me to express my sincerest gratitude for your continued dedication to our cause. With respect, Your Grace, I'm just a soldier. Was a soldier. Still, I say, Commander Aldine would not Commander Aldine would not make such a distinction, and neither will I. You yet serve your people and have provided solace to many of the Alamigos. To many of Alamigo's most vulnerable. Sorry, I completely brain farted on speaking that sentence there. Holy shit. If we are to deal with this threat, we must forearm ourselves with knowledge. I understand you come bearing information regarding the blasphemy and its victims. We have indeed. Hence the need to locate families of Crania Lupi members who have fled to Vanalan. There is no end to the struggles faced by Alamigan refugees, and those who once pledged allegiance to the Empire are no exception. But rest assured that irrespective of their pasts, all will be treated with an even hand. All will be afforded such aid as I am able to provide. Magnanimous as always, Your Grace. I'm surprised I said that word correctly. If I might be so bold, I have a question. What do you have in mind for those at risk of undergoing the change? I believe there is but one recourse. Earnest and open dialogue. While some are born into unimaginable wealth, others suffer great hardship and oppression. The circumstances of our birth are beyond our control. Our fate subject to the whims of the gods, some would argue. I once thought myself a prisoner to my fate. A figurehead, helpless to watch on as my people starved. A powerless puppet. I wanted nothing more than to cast it all aside, to free us all, but failed from my naivety, and then was afforded a second chance for my privilege. The world is unfair, terribly so, but we have the power to push back against inequalities and injustices, if not overcome them on blessed occasions, to love our neighbor and share in life's bounties, to open our hearts and come together as one.
Truer words were never spoken.
But without the support of the people, such words are not but vain platitudes. Thankfully, my recent attempts to make inroads with the monitors have met with some success. Despite differing views on many subjects, we yet strive to find common ground.
Common ground.
We've been pouring all of our efforts into aiding families of the Crania Lupi, and while it seemed to help to a degree, some still have succumbed and turned. Of course, they're not the only ones in danger. Alamigans everywhere, whether they sided with the Empire, fought for the Resistance, or were caught in the middle, they all suffered. They all wake up in the night at times, haunted by memories of death and despair. Well, that sounds like bull. We know what can happen if those feelings are left to fester. The legacy of the Imperial occupation will not be soon forgotten, but rather than seek to forget, mayhap it is necessary to remember, to acknowledge and accept the truth of it, that they may properly mourn those that they have lost.
Aye. A remembrance.
I propose we hold a memorial ceremony for those who died during the war. Everyone, no matter who they were or what they did, let them be loved, let them be hated, but above all, let them be remembered. And in the remembering of the dead, in their honor and their sin, we, the living Alamigo, may yet find a sliver of common ground. Remember us. Remember that we once lived.
It's a noble sentiment, but bringing together people who have reason to distrust one another and risk inflaming tensions could be a recipe for disaster.
Then again, we can't keep ignoring the myriad in the room and do nothing to address the situation. As long as we leave it to the individuals to decide whether or not to attend the ceremony, I think it's worth a try.
Organizing an event of this scale will require a great deal of effort, so I offer my full support. Once you know what's needed, come to me, and we'll put the plan into action. Obviously, some will balk at the idea, which is perfectly understandable, so I'll be listening to their opinions as well. After all, we want it to be a ceremony that brings Alamigans together. And I was wondering, Your Grace, if I might ask about your approach to, well, talking to people, winning them over. As you can tell, I'm no politician, so I'd be grateful for any advice you can share with me. I would be delighted to. As a matter of fact, I have a number of matters I wish to discuss with you. Thanks for the 9-month reset. Thank you so much. And on that note, I suggest you and I return to Alamigo. Remember us. Remember that we once lived. I knew Arinvald would make a good impression, but he's outdone himself. Not only has he found a new avenue in life to explore, he's taken to it with considerable aplomb. And while his proposed memorial ceremony is bound to have its detractors, I have faith that many will come around. Not all, but enough, I pray. For our part, we must stand at the ready for whatever may occur. I shall send word if there are any developments. Vulpixie Final Fantasy. Yes, it is. It is me, Vulpixie Final Fantasy. Finna. There you are, Vul. Commander Aldine has asked me to convey to you the following information. At present, we are looking for reports of missing relatives of the Crania Lupi. With the cooperation of the Silver Griffins, we're currently searching for any clues as to their whereabouts. Thanks to the concerted efforts of Ragenfried and the others, the general public has been willing to cooperate with our investigation. Though many still harbor feelings of distrust for the collaborators and their kin, they've grown more receptive to our cause on the whole. Arinvald's been making steady progress in preparing for the memorial ceremony. He plans to host a meeting between the various community leaders to go over the finer details. In fact, he was wondering whether you could assist in delivering the invitations. If you can spare the time, you should be able to find him in the Mercantile District. Anyway, that's all for now. I have a few other matters to attend to, so if you'll excuse me, duty calls. Okay, 1 second. I'm allowed to ask what blasphemies are. They're a part of the Endwalker story quest, so if you don't want to be spoiled on that, I will refrain from telling. But basically, they're people that have been turned into monsters, sadly. Yeah, we got lethal in about 40 minutes, so we'll keep doing this until it's lethal time. And then I'll continue it another day if I need to. Thanks for coming. It should come to as no surprise that planning a memorial ceremony for a whole bloody nation would keep a man busy. But by Rogler, this is something else. The hardest part's been gathering information on those who died in the war, especially when it comes to the skulls and other conscripts. And they're the ones we need to treat most carefully. If we don't acknowledge the crimes of our kin and all their painful truth, then we do a disservice to their victims, living and dead. But if we let people paint them as monsters who did monstrous things we believe we would never do, then we perpetuate a different but no less dangerous lie. As for preparing the event itself, I'll be holding a meeting with members from each of the settlements around Garabania. I've sent invitations to most of them already, but I was hoping you'd help me with the last two. There's Miraz Noon and the Peering Stones, and Sarisha and Navira Nilia. I'll give you one for each. I think I was told I'm a sprout until I start the current expansion, so as soon as I start Dawn Trail, then I'll lose it.
But I'm gonna miss my little sprout. I don't want to do I don't want to lose it. I love it. I'm just never gonna start Dawn Trail. I'm just gonna always be a sprout. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if they refused, considering how their people suffered at the hands of the Skulls. But I hope we can remind them that deep down, we're all just people trying to survive, to protect our loved ones. We may have driven the Empire from our lands, but as long as we hold fast to the grudges born of their attempts to divide and set us against one another, we'll never be free of their legacy and cruelty. With that in mind, I've included an account of my experiences with the Silver Griffins and the people I've met. Victims, collaborators, their friends, and their family, men and women who've lived through it all. Survivors. Even if they refuse to join the ceremony, at least they will know, and hopefully understand, our reasons for holding the event. Granted, I've not had much practice in writing important letters, but I think they'll get the message. You being the one to deliver them would make a world of difference. I'm sure. Take care, won't you? Alright. We're on our way. Yes, I'm doing the Endwalker road quests. Until we start Lethal Company, at least. Which should be in about 14 minutes. I'm really excited. I haven't played Lethal in like over a year. I'm probably gonna scream. I get scared really easy. Greetings, friend. It has been too long since we last spoke. What brings you to my village? A letter. For you. So the rumors are true. I need not read this letter in full to know its contents. I understand that Ragnfrid's volunteers are working to support the families of those lost in the war, which few will deny is a worthy cause, but to include the relatives of the Craniolupi. The Skulls watched the Empire slay us in our thousands, and still they turned their cloaks and fought for our oppressors, and you would ask us to mourn the deaths of these curs alongside their victims. You have every right to be angry and refuse. Arinvald wishes that you only read his account before coming to a decision. To dismiss it out of hand would be discourteous. Very well. Family. As Noon, my tribe is my family, and I know all too well the responsibility that brings. I would do anything to protect them. Anything. Loyalty, pride, conscience, my very soul. All are meaningless if I cannot ensure the safety of those I love. I suspected some Skulls have been faced with the selfsame choice, but to see how their kin suffered, I cannot say I do not understand, though I wish that I did not. Their crimes will never be forgiven. It cannot be. But I and any others who are willing can offer our prayers for these tortured souls and the men they could have been. I accept the invitation, not on behalf of the M tribe, but as Mraz Noon, though I will put the question to my people that they may decide for themselves. I'm also eager to make the acquaintance of the person who wrote this letter. He is not wont to turn a blind eye to the bitter truth, painful though it is to confront. The meeting will be the perfect opportunity to take his measure. Oh, we gotta go all the way over there. Why am I walking? Go, my Maggie. Oh, I gotta do the hissing. Welcome to what we owe the pleasure of your visit. I might have to do hissing. We'll see. You actually got ether cards? I don't believe it. Yes, I have all the Stormblood ones. I don't have the Shadowbringers or Endwalker ones. Then it is as I suspected. There have been rumors as to such a ceremony would take place. Although you've traveled far to make this invitation, I must decline. We cannot mourn the loss of the fallen if the Craniolupi are to be counted among them. Like the Kalyana, they chose to aid the Garlean oppressors, killing and bleeding for those who would pillage our lands. Cowards and traitors all. And are we to assume that Kalyana, who died fighting for the Empire, will be honored as well? If so, that is all the more reason for us to refuse.
That is your right. No one will say otherwise. I come only to present a letter and ask that you read it in full. If you insist. No one was spared suffering in the occupation. Not the resistance, not the collaborators, not the families of both. No one. That so many would die in shame and ignominy, having sold their souls only to lose everything, is a tragedy and a lesson. If they are forgotten, then the lesson of their folly is forgotten. For the sake of this land we call home, I will join you in remembrance and implore my people to do the same. In mourning, may we strengthen our ties with our neighbors as well. By together facing our past, can we build the foundation for lasting peace and prosperity. It would be my honor to attend the proposed meeting, and I look forward to personally thanking your friend Arinvald for his dedication. I and my peers have much to learn from the example he has set. Yay!
They both said yes. Hooray!
I'm sorry I'm sniffling. Hang on, I'm gonna blow my nose real quick. Abba. So how did you fare in the fringes?
Success, Arinvald!
They said that about me? It's rare for me to get such glowing praise, especially from renowned leaders like Sarisha and Raznoon.
Maraznoon? I hope I say their names right. I'm so bad with pronouncing names.
More importantly, though, they agreed to attend the meeting, and I've got you to thank for that. After all, I imagine it's hard to turn on invitation when it's hand-delivered by the Warrior of Light herself. Before I get ahead of myself, though, I must remember that this is only the beginning. Bringing everyone together is one thing. Coming to an agreement on an extremely divisive issue is a different kettle of fish entirely, as Her Grace was quick to point out. But as she's taught me, if our cause is just and our hearts are true, those of like mind will surely answer the call. And answer it they have. While there are bound to be differences of opinion, I'm sure there's nothing we can't overcome if we put our minds to it. To that end, I was hoping you could join us, if you've the time to spare. There are still a few loose ends and Ragenfried and I need to tie up beforehand, so we'll meet you at the palace as soon as we can. Just having you there will make a world of difference.
I like the lore that's happening here. This is a very good conclusion. Very good, like, wrap up to, like, things that have been, like, started. You know what I mean? It's hard to describe, but I'm really liking this. Yeah, big reconciliation arc here.
So while we all agree upon the importance of the ceremony, we'd recognize that the inclusion of the cranial lupi would be distressing for many. I too lost family at their hands, and I would never ask others to forgive and forget. But for all their crimes, they were Alamegans just like us. None made the decision to side with Garlemald lightly. They had a choice and they chose to betray us. Who among us have not made difficult choices for kith and kin? And do not forget that Fordola chose to stand between us and a primal.
What does that have to do with it?
Brothers and sisters, arguing will avail us not. The fate of Alamego rests on my shoulders and yours, on those of every man, woman, and child that calls these lands home. To uphold our honor, to strive for prosperity, to protect our loved ones, we all know the weight of these responsibilities. 'Twas that selfsame weight which drove many of our people to serve our oppressors, misguided as it was. And though they chose a different unconscionable path, in the end, we all wanted the same thing, to deliver our families from persecution, that they might live to see one more day, because another day in shame and self-hatred was still better than none at all. The regretful dead are survived by the despair, a despair which threatens to drag us all into an abyss from where there is no escape. Knowing that it surely will if we welcome it into our hearts out of disdain for those we cannot forgive. But we Alamegans will not be so easily defeated. We will stand united and conquer this menace. For Alamigo! Every Alamegan who fought and died did so in the hopes that one day we would be free. And we are free. We are free. By the blood of our fallen brothers and sisters, we are free. The Stormblood. Free to lock away the pain and pretend it has no power over us until it festers and takes us in our beds. And free to lay it bare and let it breathe. To acknowledge and to mourn our people at their best and their worst. The past is ours to bear. All of it. For ourselves and for future generations. So they needn't suffer like we did. Let us make Alamigo a nation where no man is left behind. Where he can make all the wrong choices and still be afforded the chance to make a right one. Damn, that's powerful shit. I was gonna ask, where is Lise in all of this? I wonder what she's up to. I hope she's doing great. I miss Lise. That went better than any of us could have hoped for. You have my gratitude for your part in the proceedings, but we both know who the real hero of the day was. This was all Arinvald's idea, and it was his words that finally won over the naysayers. Now that we have the community leaders on our side, we should have a much easier time convincing the rest of the citizenry. Of course, holding the ceremony is by no means our final objective. No matter what we say, some will refuse to attend. It is my hope, however, that it will still serve to provide a measure of closure for us all, and to ease the plight of the vulnerable and ostracized. Speaking of which, you will recall the incident with Fordola and Alagana. The young girl she saved and her mother wished to thank her personally. Considering what happened last time, though, I had reservations. It would be a valuable opportunity to present a former skull in a more positive light. On the other hand, I don't need to tell you how unpredictable she can be, and it's before taking her echo into consideration. But that's a conversation for another day. Go and get some rest, you've earned it. No rest for Vulpixie! We're going immediately, Robon! We gotta go immediately, no rest for Vol. Something terrible has happened. See, this is why you can't be afforded to rest. This is why. This is why. It's Fordola, she's escaped. Ah! She was accompanying a squadron out on a training exercise. One moment she was there and the next she was gone. I didn't think much of it at the time, but she's been acting strangely ever since she went to meet that mother and child. You know, the ones who wanted to thank her for saving the girl's life. When I told her Commander Aldine about it, he went charging off to Alagana to ask them if they had any idea where Fordola might be. I thought about going after him, but when I heard you were headed this way, I reckoned it'd be better to send you in my stead. Godspeed, Vol. We gotta go. I know it's not far, but I'm still gonna bird up. Just up here. No, down. Right there. Robon! We got trouble! Vol, I wasn't expecting to see you here. You heard what's happened then. Just as Fordola was beginning to earn our trust, she's given us the slip. As you may know, she was a choker enchanted to prevent exactly that. If I were to give the order, she would be dead within moments, and she knows that. She took the risk anyway, so I have to believe she has a good reason. That's what we're looking into now. We were hoping Clarelle and young Lily here could shed some light on the matter. We'd like to ask you about your conversation with Fordola, if we may. Yes, of course. I know she's the butcher, or was at least, but it didn't seem right to go without thanking her. That's why I requested the meeting, to express my gratitude, and my apologies. She was quiet at first, just stood there as we spoke, as if she weren't even listening. And then I mentioned the blasphemy, and she looked at Lily. and all of a sudden clutched her own head and cried out in agony. The echo. Can you remember what you were thinking about at the time?
A man. The one I saw in the city.
What? Who? Did he have something to do with all those people panicking?
I think he did. When I was waiting for you, I saw him. He was by himself. He looked poorly, so I asked if he was all right, and he said yes. He had a nice smile. He got up and started walking, but then... He was shouting and screaming. I was so frightened I didn't want to talk about it, not even to Mum. I wish you would have said something sooner.
I'm sorry, Poppet. This is my fault for leaving you on your own. The man who turned into a blasphemy outrager. The girl saw him, which means Fordola has now seen him too. There's one other thing. When Fordola was having her funny turn, she said something. Charlie? No, Charlotte, I think. Yes, that was it. Ring any bells?
Can't say it does, but if he has anything to do with the skulls, the Silver Griffins should have some information on him.
You'd best have a word with Ragnfried then. You've both been very helpful. I'd also like to thank you for being so kind to Fordola. She may not have said it, but I'm sure it meant a lot to her. I've got a couple more things I'd like to ask, so I'll catch up with you later.
Chat, do you guys think I can finish this in 20 minutes? Can I finish these last 2 quests in 20 minutes? Maybe 30? No? Is there a lot left still? Fuck. Ruh-roh. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at the sunset. Oh, that's so pretty. It is quite long. Is the last one quite long? Then I'll have to save the last one for another day because we start lethal in 20 minutes.
Charlotte, you say? Yes, that name came up during our recent investigations. As I recall, he served under the Viceroy during the occupation, and his whereabouts are currently unknown. Had an older brother named Ansfried, one of the Craniolupi, which would give him a connection to Fordola. Is there anyone who can tell us more about him? Yes, an uncle who was recently helped, yes, an uncle who we recently helped find an employment here in Alagana. He's actually the one who asked us to look for Charlotte. You'll mostly can find him working at the Sleeping Stones. As it happens, I was planning to bring him something to eat. I'll join you there shortly.
It's another 45 minutes. Fuck! Speed run! I'll just speed through all the dialogue. I'll skip all the dialogue. Where the hell is this? Oh my gosh, that's so far. I'll be a dialogue skipper. I would never do that. Don't you hecking dare. I would never. I would never. Dude, that and I'll revoke my Prime sub is wild. I'm gonna speed through all of MSQ text. I'm gonna read MSQ.
Perhaps we should have asked what he looks like.
I would never. Are you kidding me?
I'm still looking. Eh? That's him over there.
Guys, he's mining. He's Minecrafting. He's mining and he's crafting. He's the Minecrafter.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
No, no, of course not. It's good to see you, Ragnfried. Damn, he kind of handsome, though. Why he look like that? My word, the Bull of Alamigo and the Champion of the Alliance. What brings such esteemed guests to our humble quarry?
At ease, my good fellow. We merely wish to ask you about your nephew. Hey, Charlotte, you found him. No luck yet then. Is there anything else you can tell us? More about his childhood, perhaps? Wasn't much of one, I'm afraid. Poor boy's life was ruined long before he had any say in the matter. His parents and I swore allegiance to Garlemald to secure ourselves and our kin's citizenship. For all the good it did us here, living amongst our countrymen who treated us as pariahs. It took its toll on him and his brother, to be spat on as traitors by association. One thing led to another, and Ansfried, together with most of his friends, joined the Imperial Army. That's how it started, you know. The Crania Lupi, Gaius's loyal little pups. Do you remember the names of these friends? Yes, they had quite the reputation growing up. There was Emmeline, Rudolph, and the angry little girl who's grown up to become the butcher herself, Fordola. Ooh, the connections. Charlotte was part of their group too, yes, but from what we've heard, he chose not to become a soldier. Wouldn't have lasted a day in training. He knew that better than anyone, of course. Not that it helped him to feel any less guilty for turning his back on the others. He blamed himself for their deaths, for not stopping them when he had the chance, for not being strong enough to fight by their side. Maybe save them, maybe not, but he wasn't there, and he wished he had been. Then one day he was gone. Wherever he is, I hope he's safe and well. So do we. Thank you. The information you've shared should prove useful. And for you, I've brought some food. Why don't you call it a day and go and enjoy it with your family?
I have some num-nums.
Let him have the peace for now. Back to Alagana.
We're getting deeper into the lore. No yawning. I literally drank coffee. Vol, no yawning. Coffee should not be making me sleepy. Coffee should wake me up. The lethal will wake me. I'll probably get scared awake, true.
So not only was his brother a member of the Skulls, but Charlotte himself was a childhood friend of Fordola's. I'm told he refused the support of the Silver Griffins as well. He's been trying to make his own way for some time now. His brother and his friends died at Specular Impetorius, save for Fordola, and the gods only know how he felt about her after that. Or how Fordola felt about Charlotte after seeing Lila's memory of him transforming into a blasphemy. Brother of a man she killed and a childhood friend besides, she thinks she's responsible for this. That's where she ran. To kill the beast. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm worried about her. Fordola is a survivor and an outcast herself. Exactly the sort of person the Silver Griffins are trying to support. You've seen for yourself the sacrifices she's willing to make, and if you can learn to feel sympathy for her, maybe others can too. I think we have enough information for the time being. Let's return to the city and plan our next move.
I got 15 minutes. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it, guys. I don't think I can do the last one in 15 minutes, right? Right? Am I doomed? Am I fucky wuckied? I shouldn't have leveled. I shouldn't have spent so long leveling. I could have gotten it all done in one day. Is my streamer cooked? Not a chance. No, I don't want to rush it. I'll do it another day. I don't want to rush it. I have time to maybe do like an alliance raid or some leveling before we start lethal. I'll send a few of my soldiers to assist the Silver Griffins in investigating Charlotte's background. With luck, we will find him quickly, and then we can prepare for whatever, for what must come after. We're all but certain Charlotte's the one who transformed into a blasphemy, so there's naught to be done but put him out of his misery. As for Fordola, I put Minago and her troops in charge of tracking her. Once they found her, they have my permission to lend whatever support they deem necessary. If it comes to it, I may ask you to join the search. Until such time, I ask that you take the opportunity to rest. Ba-ba-ba-bam! Fuck! There's a duty at the end? Yeah, I don't want to rush it. That's okay. I don't want to rush. Chat, surely I won't get Praetorium, though. Surely I won't get Praetorium, right? Right? I surely wouldn't. I surely wouldn't get Praetorium if I went and leveled. I probably would get Praetorium. Let's be fucking for real. Ain't no way you're chancing MSQ roulette. No, of course not. I would never. I would never. What is 15 minutes? Alliance raid is like 15 minutes, right? Alliance raid could be 15 minutes. Right? No? Fuck. High level dungeon is 15 minutes? Okay. I could do that in 15 minutes. If you got Circus Tower, maybe could be 25. Circus Tower, quick in and out. Yeah, sure. I'll get to Circus Tower. Surely. I wouldn't get, no, I wouldn't, there's no way I would get fucking, there's no way. Here, chat, I know I didn't put up a party finder, but if you want to, quickly queue in for alliance raids. if you're so down. No, it wouldn't be Void Arc. It's just gonna be Circus Tower, surely. Puppet's Bunker? I'm level 77. I can't get the Puppet's Bunker, can I? Maybe I can. Yeah, Shadowbringers is 70 to 80. It surely wouldn't happen. I'm level 77. It surely wouldn't happen to me. Surely not. Tower of Glog. Now, I'm gonna get Oberon Monastery 100%. Really? There's no way I would get Oberon Monastery. No way. There's no way I'd get... Is that the Show Hole one? Papa's Bunker is level 80. Yeah, so I wouldn't get it. You guys thought I would get it. Oberon is the second longest alliance raid in the game. Oh yeah, with the Thunder God. Okay, yeah, no, I don't want that one. No, I would surely just get Circus Tower. Circus Tower is nice and quick. Nice and fast. Fast as fuck. Look, I'm position number 1. Look, it's fine. Chat, you guys worry too much. You guys worry too much. It'll be fine. Plus, streamers are late all the time. We say we start at 8 o'clock. We're probably not starting till 8:30 or 10:30. Me waiting for the roulette to put me in Rabbit. No, it wouldn't happen. No, we're not getting we're not getting fun scathe. We're not doing it. It's fine. We're gonna get Circus Tower. I'm telling you guys, it is going to be Circus Tower. It's just that easy for me to get Circus Tower. You know, it's just that easy. There's no way it wouldn't be. The lighthouse? Guys, why are you manifesting the bad things to happen to me? Don't you want good things to happen to your streamer? Don't you want the good things to happen to your streamer? You don't want bad things to happen to your streamer. You want good things to happen because it would be funny. Would it be funny? Would it be funny? I'd quit out. That'll be fine. It'll be okay. It'll be just fine. I'm not gonna get the math one. It'll be just fine. There used to be a cheese strat where you'd get Crystal Tower on purpose by removing some of your gear's eye level. Oh, that's interesting. Speaking of gear, wait, can someone repair my gear? Wait, oh shit, my gear is dead. Ah! Help, help, help. Look at my gear. Oh, chat, can someone help me? Can someone help me? Here. Help me. queue, god damn it! No! It kicked me out of the queue. Thank you. It kicked me out of the queue. There came from. No! 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 It's back up! No! No, it's fine. It's fine. Look, this person's still waiting. Wait, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Quick chat. Someone queue in. We need another DPS. We need a dips. Just like real life, I lost my spot. True. I should maybe import these mods for... Do I have R2 Modman even still installed? Do I need to update Lethal Company at all? I haven't opened this game in forever. No, I don't need to update Lethal. That's good. Okay. R2 Mod. I do have R2 Modman still. That's awesome. All right. Watch this, chat. Circus Tower. Circus Tower. It'll be fine. Circus Tower. Okay, Labyrinth of the Ancients. It's still Crystal Tower. It's still Crystal Tower. Never punished. I'm never punished, and I get EXP for it. Let's fucking go. Chat, you guys thought I was getting... Chat, I very rarely get Stormblood. I very rarely get Stormblood Alliance. I very rarely get... Wait, yeah. Stormblood Alliance. Was there an alliance in Heaven's Ward? Was there an alliance raid? I'm stupid. Was there? Void Ark. Oh yeah, Void Ark. I forgot. Yeah, Void Ark. Yeah. You guys saw it. Very rarely is it Heaven's Ward. Even rarer is Stormblood. I will never see Shadowbringers raids. Because this is the only mandatory alliance. Yeah. The Curse of Ivalice will come soon. I would love to go back to Ivalice. Ivalice was fun. I say that, then I suffer. I can't imagine trying to do like the alliance raids. I'm very, very lucky and privileged as a streamer that so many people, I'm able to clear the alliance raids so quickly, because like I just imagine trying to like do it on your own, like how long you have to wait. Like that's crazy. Oh, I'm dying. Help your streamer, she's dying. That's fine, to be honest. Okay, that's good. So I was gonna say, like, trying to wait for that long, I don't know how that would go. I see Tower of Pilgrims Beach now and again. Maybe it's because my jobs aren't as high of level. I haven't done a lot of leveling of the 80 jobs. I've been leveling like my low level stuff, so I see more Crystal Tower than I should, you know? It's the same priority of a raid request for the rando queue. It just depends on people's unlocks. Oh, I see. I wonder how it goes like on launch day, like how long you have to wait for... I guess it just depends on like who finishes things first. Because like how long would you have to wait for like trials and dungeons? You have to wait for people to like be at the same part in the story as you. That's probably... I mean, there's like millions and millions of players, so it's probably not that hard. But we're all in different data centers. It's a pretty short wait. It's a long time. I'm getting mixed I'm getting mixed signals here. I'm perceiving mixed signals. Bum, bum. It's short if you're not DPS. Good thing I play a healer. Now I don't miss Xenos that Marine. Now I just wanted to pick it up because I could. I just wanted to try it out. I don't fuck Xenos. I hate that guy. It's not like Emmett Selk where I pretend to hate him. Aether goes faster than Crystal usually. Some pertains to new things. Oh, I see. Speed Pops goes near instantly for fresh content because everyone's doing it all throughout the day. People with different schedules. Okay, that makes sense. You're better off going into a party finder trying to do it at DPS on launch. Oh, okay. Well, good thing I don't play as a DPS. Good thing I play as a healer. I can't imagine how hard it is to do stuff on like an Oceania data center. I mean, maybe if there's like people like during their like normal after work hours, there's maybe a lot of people, but I don't even want to imagine like how long it'll take. She says as she's playing DPS, I'm leveling DPS, but my main is white mage. I'm mainly a healer. I want to practice to be a good healer. Oceania has very strong party finder culture. Oh, I see. Most people who live on Oceania play on JP or NA. Oh, I see. They just switch over. My partner says their character picked up Reaper as a sign of respect for Xenos at the end, even if they still hate the guy, just saying, hey, you saved the world, so I guess I'm gonna steal your weapon. Oh, that's an interesting way to do the lore. And meanwhile, the lore that we're writing, the lore that Shed and I wrote is that we cucked Xeno out of his battle with me. Because he's like, I understand you came and helped us fight the final guy, but you, after all of the shit you put me through in Stormblood and stealing my body in Endwalker, we're not giving you the satisfaction of your battle. You're gonna get cucked out of the last punch. So Voxer gives the final punch because Wool can't punch anymore. She does a couple punches, but she breaks bones in her hands and can't punch because she's noodle arms. So then Voxer comes and does the final blow. And it's our biggest FU to Xenos, a big middle finger to him. Oceania has a good 6-hour window for primetime party finder. Outside of that, its queues are a little long. Oh, I can't even imagine. Does she have knuckle scars from that break now? Her hands would be fine. She does. I did write that she has a new scar up here. You can't see because of her bangs, but she does. It is on her face. It's hard to see like right here, but there is one like right up there. She got that gash from Xenos's like final fight. Like she breaks a couple bones in her hand, but and she has like very bad bruised ribs and like bruises all over and cuts and stuff. But like a couple days of rest and she's back on her feet. She's okay. She just needed a good sleep. I still need to write that part out, but I think more so, it's just I'm worried about how Volg is mentally after Endwalker, and I want to explore that more. But I don't know. We'll just have to see. It'll be something I come up with on the spot. How would she react to this? How does she react to like what's going on? I do want to write that she does have nightmares a lot and cannot get a lot of good sleep even after everything is done. You know, the world's at peace, but she still has very bad dreams of what happened in Garlemald. Seeing all of her friends die in front of her, nearly dying herself. A lot of bad dreams. A lot of nights with very little sleep. Tired eyes. Oh, I see, Metra. I see. That's why party finder culture is so big there. That makes sense. I need an emotional cat boy to snuggle. I don't know. I want to think about like, I don't know if Vol wants to even talk about, I don't know if Vol wants to even talk about, I don't know if Vol wants to even talk about, I don't know if Vol wants to even talk about, I don't know if Vol wants to even talk about, I don't know if Vol wants to even talk about, I don't know if Vol wants to even talk about, I don't know if Vol wants to even talk about, I don't know if Vol wants to even talk about, I don't know if Vol wants to even talk about, I don't know if Vol wants to even talk about, I don't know if Vol wants to even talk about, I don't know if Vol wants to even talk about, I don't know if Vol wants to even talk about, I don't know if Vol wants to even talk about, I don't know if Vol wants to even talk about, I don't know if Vol wants to even talk about, I don't know if Vol wants to even talk about, I don't know if Vol wants to even talk about, I don't know if Vol wants to even talk about, I don't know if Vol wants to even talk about, I don't know if Vol wants to even talk about, I don't know if Vol wants to even talk about, I don't know if Vol wants to even talk about, I don't know if Vol wants to even talk about, I don't know if Vol wants to even talk about, I don't know if Vol wants to even talk about, I don't know if Vol wants to even talk about, her love died in front of her. He just willingly sacrificed. I want to imagine instead of the fist bump though, he like goes and gives Vol like a forehead kiss. And then he leaves to make it hurt more. I wonder if she feels upset or angry at Boxer, or if those feelings would be directed internally. She's not upset or angry at all. She's just very worried about him. She's very scared of losing him again. Because she knows how he is now. He was the only one of the group that had the note prepared. She's like, I'm very terrified of losing him again. I don't think I can handle losing him again. Raha remembers one end of the world, so there's reasons to talk. I mean, maybe, yeah. That could be something. Did Graha get an Alice style forehead prick from Vol? No, Vol was like too out of it to do anything like that for... I think she was just more relieved than anything that everybody came back. She was just way too emotional to do anything but like break down and cry out of relief that everybody was fine. Someone make a Graha alt for me to marry in game. That'd be wild. But yeah, I think Vola's just trying to cope with everything that happened, but then also just making sure that she's there to support her friends. I think it might turn into a thing of like she is like taking care, or like trying to like take care of everybody but herself. She's like worried over other people over herself. Maybe like constantly like checking in, I think, but it's like a mix. Like she wants to check in and make sure people are okay, but she doesn't want to be annoying or overbearing. She's got maybe even more anxiety than before, who knows. To be fair, considering how often we almost die for them, it's a little unfair to get mad at them. No. She would never get mad at them for self-sacrificing. She would just, like I said, she'd just be like overcome with relief that they're okay. So I think she's just, I want to say like, maybe she's like, rather than like, I don't know if she's like, I don't know. I think she's a little more on the cautious side of things now. Like like her impulses to like act are a little slowed down. I think because of her near-death experience, she is very terrified of dying still. I don't know. That's like something I want to maybe explore. We'll have to wait and see how it happens. Come on, we can kill it. Green. There we go. What Vol needs is a vacation. Yeah, she does. Raha is really the community golden retriever husband. I can't help it. He's a cute little cat boy. He's so cute. He's just my type. He's just Vol's type. How would Vol process Emmett's final appearance and the advice he gave her? I mean, she would, she'd still listen to, like, when, are you talking about, like, when he appears in the flower field? Had some sort of island where things are chilling. What do you mean by that, Wimpy? What are you implying with that? I'm trying to think of places that I've been to. Island Sanctuary? What is that? I might be stupid. I might be very stupid. Oh, side content. Oh, I see. Animal Crossing and Endwalker. Well, say less. Speaking of Animal Crossing, I've said it before, but I'm really excited for the new Pokemon game coming out. The little Ditto game. The greed of these people. in the Mii game. Yeah, I'm playing the new Pokemon game. I'm gonna play it. I've never played a Tamagotchi game before, so I'm gonna play that one when that comes out in April. It'll be tough. Damn it. Oh, Shyness gonna want to fiend in that too. I know we're both gonna want to maybe fiend it. It looks very interesting, but we gotta make sure that we do all the Final Fantasy stuff before FanFest. How goes the simping for Arceus? Oh, I beat the game yesterday. It was really awesome. Nice. We did it. Yay! Player commendation can go to the scholar. GG's. Goodbye. No, I haven't unlocked anything like that. All right, I think... Let me see, looking at the friend DMs, hang on. Updating it? Do we have to update? Wait, how do we know that we need to update it? It can't be this one, can it? Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've done modded Lethal Company. Hang on. To mod man. Lethal. Wait. That's the code. Import. Code. Import. Okay. There we go. Now it's like downloading all of them. Let me change the stream title because we are about to do Lethal. So yeah, the FF14 portion of the stream is done, but I hope you guys stick around for the Lethal Company portion of the stream. I haven't played this game in over a year, and I die very easily and I get scared very easily at games. So if you want to see me scream at things. You want to see some glam from Island Sanctuary? Yeah, sure. While we wait for the mods to download. Let's see it. What do you got for me, Mr. Guathan? I'm sorry, Scrub! I'm sorry. That top? Ooh. That looks really cute. Ooh. That's very cute. Wait, I want to see how Vol looks. Oh, look at her. She looks so cute. Wait, that looks super cute. Ooh. Get this one too. Ooh. No, her back is exposed. Fuck! She can't wear it. The kitty hood. I can't see her eyes. It's hard to see her. The 10 billion, and there's 10 billion summer glam. The hood is from the island. Oh, okay. I can't see her eyes. She's hiding her eyes. You get that tracker motorcycle? Which one? The, which one is it? There's little jeans booty shorts. Bull wouldn't wear booty shorts, would she? You can get the alligator. Oh, that's where the alligator comes from. Is that so? Imagine a Vol. Damn. You pull this off really good, milady. I don't know if Vol ever could. Ah! Okay, I'm just gonna try your outfit on. Vulpixie. Oh, girl. Oh, dear God. I could never. Your island is one big outside plot that you can put housing items in. Oh, that's awesome. All right. I think we're ready. I'm ready to go whenever. I think I'm just waiting. I'm gonna stay in FF until the friends are ready for call. Other people can visit you if they're not an Endwalker. Oh, nice. Nice. I really like this glam a lot, chat. I might make this Bull's Dawn Trail glam. I might make this her Dawn Trail glam. She looks really cute like this. I like this one too a lot. Like her first armor gear, actually. I might do this one. I think this one, it works good for her. What's that? Is that a black mage? Ooh. The tank top is really cute. Which one? This one? Or what one are you talking about? I'll either do this one for her Dawn Trail or probably this one. I'm already starting to think about glams for Dawn Trail. This one seems a little more Vol-coated. He's very cute. But I'll worry about that later. The Lunar Envoy one. This one. Or this one. Or this one. This one. I'll probably do this one. I really like how this looks. She looks ready for a new adventure. And it's still really cute. Like I can't picture putting Vol into like armor like this armor stuff. I don't know if I could ever picture her like armor stuff for like her adventure. Like she's always done like coats and stuff. Like she's not really worn armor as like a healer. She had this, and then this is Stormblood, Shadowbringers, Endwalker. Like it's all clothes, you know. Look at all their outfits. Look at all her outfits through the years. I got rid of the Heaven's Word coat though. Maybe some gauntlets in case to punch. No. I think this is gonna be her Dawn Trail glam though. I'll keep that one on the back burner. Good alt outfit for laser. Yeah, it could be. There's 2 pieces of Dawn Trail Tonka you can access now. What can I access now? If it's anything new, I usually wait to do it with Shen. I try to wait to do it with Shen. This is Vol's Dawn Trail armor. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Dawn Trail's still so far away from me. I still have so much post Endwalker to do. God, I can't believe I'm done with Endwalker. Can I go back to being not a knower? Remember the crowd in Ilmeg? No. Maybe. Oh, yes. No, I know what you're talking about. By the Amaros.
The company looks different. I'm waiting for my friends to get on.
Oh, I can do that. I see. But yeah, I'll wait to do anything new with Miss Jennifer. Because she's my friend. I want to do cool things with her. Ooh. Let me just admire people's glams while we're waiting. Looking spiffy. What is this top? This outfit's really cute. What is this? Is this what I was literally just wearing? I wasn't wearing this, was I? Oh, I see. It's got like the tail cover. So what would it look like as... Oh, it's got the gold. I don't know if the light purple and gold go together as well. Mine was maiming. I see, I see. Oh, I have this top. I know I definitely have that top. Wogue. Wogue. Showing off your tummy hole. At least your back's covered. Cool armor! Wogue! Tall. Why is everybody so much taller than me? Wait, Ora, are you shorter than me? You're a little shorter than me. You're a little shorter. Like a centimeter shorter. Because you're a cat? I mean, I did it to myself. I wanted to be a tiny cat. You look ready for summer. This guy's jamming out. Ah, the music! Fuck me! Fucking A, man. Why does it always have to be bulls 2 apples tall? I know. I don't want to think about it anymore. I don't want to cry anymore from this game. I'm max height Hrothgal and my boyfriend plays a tiny little Aura girl, so it looks funny. That sounds awesome. You almost made it through stream without crying. Yeah, because I didn't go to Ultima Fool, that's why. I made it through. Bleh. Okay, hang on, I'm getting a stream together button. I'll wait to unlock. I'm waiting. Pretty much everything new I wait to unlock. Oops. I'll get it another time. I'm not too concerned with like unlocking everything immediately. Oh god, excuse me. I'm so sorry. All right, chat. We are going to be doing shared chat for Lethal Company. So when the shared chat's joined, do you guys understand your assignment? Do you guys know what you must do? Let's practice. Do you guys know what you have to do when the shared chats start? Are you aware? Do you know what we need to do? Squonk? No! Not squonk. No! Yes, analyst of light and Halver, you guys gotta go. You gotta go. Behave? No behaving. You gotta commit tax fraud? Yeah, of course. Of course. We love tax fraud. All right, chat, I'm logging off of 14. Thanks for hanging out and leveling with me. I appreciate y'all very much, but I'm gonna boot up Lethal Company. It's time.